This is 102.7 WNEW, New York.
All right, it's FM Talk at 102.7. It's Opie and Anthony and Stephen Lynch in the studio. This music's too loud. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I've heard from people, too, like the music that's playing when we come out of a break.
Yeah.
It'll be loud in our phones,
right?
So we sound like we're yelling over the music, but it's all equalized going out of the radio.
So
sometimes it sounds like, "Hey, how you doing? It's Opie and Anthony. We're back. Oh, my ears are bleeding. For the love of God."
All right. Rick was telling a cute little story while we were in a commercial break.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been married, Rick? I believe you're up to 10 days?
T plus 10 days?
No.
10 days back from your honeymoon, a day and a half.
In an hour, it'll be 12 days total.
All right.
Okay.
So 12 days, a dozen days.
Dozen days.
Now, Rick, you did quite well with the wedding checks, I believe.
We did okay, but it wasn't about money.
No.
Yeah, but, I mean, let's face it, when you get married, you get very excited to open up those envelopes.
You do get a little giddy, don't you there, Rick?
Just a little bit.
That sack is in front of you, and you're just kind of opening up envelopes going, ooh, look at this one. Yeah.
Like, I don't even like these people.
So you're sitting there and thinking of all the fine things you could buy with the money, right?
Yeah,
right? You're sitting there going, wow, look at all this money. I could buy that.
Especially, all the work I did the past year, the extra hours I put in. And
So, Rick, how long did it take before you realized you'd have no say in how the money was spent?
Well, it hit me
12 days.
Yeah, it hit me on the 11th day.
11th day, which was yesterday.
Yep. About 8 p.m.
Some of the money was spent yesterday?
Yeah.
How much money was spent yesterday?
I came home and I found...
Wait, no, just how much money did she spend yesterday?
She spent...
That's all I want to know right now. $600, did you say?
$600.
Okay.
$600. Okay, now I'm thinking...
We got some good stuff.
That's a major purchase. Probably, I'm guessing, either major appliance, something like that, to make the little woman's life a little easier around the homestead, right?
All right, kids, hold on to your steering wheel really tight. So what did she spend the money on, Rick?
Well, we had registered for some things that we never got.
Yeah.
And,
just get to it. Go.
She bought pots.
Come on!
Are you kidding me? No. She bought pots.
Now, $600 worth of pots.
And
I'm thinking you must get a hell of a lot of pots.
That's what I said.
S-load for $600.
You sure she said she spent it on pots and not pot?
Yeah, there were no, bags around the house.
All right.
This is Opie. What's on the marijuana?
All right, $600 on pots.
Yes.
So now I'm thinking probably a pot for any occasion. Hundreds of pots could be bought for $600.
I am dead.
How many pots were purchased for $600?
7 pots.
Does George Foreman come to your house, too, and cook for that price?
Actually, we got that.
The George Foreman lean, mean, fat-burning grilling machine.
And we got it from you and Jen.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, hold on. Pete, what's up?
No way.
Yeah,
I gave you a check, you bastard. I gave you cash.
Did you?
I know I did. You didn't get out of here. The day I give you a goddamn grilling machine, put it over my friggin' head.
We got the George Foreman fat busting grill from you.
No. Look. Asswipe. Look. There is no way in hell you got the George Foreman grilling fat burning machine from us.
We did.
Dude, look, I'm pissed now. I wrote a friggin' check for you, man. Cash.
I understand that.
I got out of the car with no wrapped gift or anything.
Right.
It was an envelope with a check in it. You seem to have crossed up some of your labeling on gifts that were given out, unless Opie was playing a joke on me, got the grilling machine and slapped our name on it. Dude, you mean you went 12 days thinking I gave you a goddamn George Foreman grilling machine? Linda, if you're listening, Rick's wife, if you're listening, there's no way we got you a George Foreman grilling machine. You're joking with me, right?
No, I'm not joking, dude.
Rick, I swear to you. I swear
Actually,
to Christ.
And the funniest part about it, dude, we were psyched. We're like, cool.
Because I don't care how psyched you are. We did not get you a grilling machine. A friggin' infomercial product. I get our producer for his wedding? Dude, I cut you a pretty good check. Find it.
Yeah, you could buy another half a pot with that money.
She could get at least another 2 or 3 pots. Yeah. I am gonna friggin' faint. Are you kidding me? You've been thinking that we got you that? Probably mocking. Oh my God, they got us a friggin' infomercial thing. Where's the Thigh Master from Opie and Sandy?
Actually, we were expecting the Slam Man. But,
Rick, I swear to you,
no,
there was no George Foreman grilling machine.
Are you sure it wasn't you?
Positive.
I could have sworn it was you, man.
Positive. Holy mother of pearl. Hey, I am livid. Cheryl, what's going on?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm thinking that maybe Jen gave that as a bridal shower gift.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That could have been it.
All right, well, a bridal shower gift, that's fine.
But it still came
Not
from
a
you.
wedding
It
gift.
had your name on it, though.
Did not.
Yeah, it did.
A bridal shower gift? With the lingerie? And
Nothing better for George, and George, and Rick and Linda. And showing he cares about our producer, Rick. Come on. Hey, Pete, what's going on?
Hey, where's Rick? Is he there?
I'm right here.
What are you, half a fag or something like that?
Everyone's a fag on this show.
At least I'm half a fag. What? What did I do now?
When you take a pal, what are you doing giving your wife any money at all? $600 on pots and pans? You're crazy. Check your penis at the door, pal. You don't need it anymore.
Eric,
I think he's more pissed than I am.
Eric, what's going on?
Hey, listen, man, fess up to the grilling machine, man. Hey, it's okay. Get him something else, apologize, and fess up to it. Come on, buddy.
That wasn't his wedding gift. I was gonna say that's a great gift in the black community at a wedding, right?
Absolutely, man. Actually, when I got married,
I could cook up my crack in that.
I got like 50 sets of towels, man. So, like, I've been married now 12 years. I've still got towels I haven't even freaking used yet.
All right, Eric, very good. All right, watch the difference between guys and girls. Let me put a lady on the phone here. Michelle, what's going on?
Oh, I knew you were coming for me when I heard that.
Yeah. What's up, Michelle?
That's reasonable if it's a good set of pans.
$600 is a reasonable price for 7 pots?
Think about it. If you're going to buy a set now for $150 or whatever, and then 3 years from now buy another set, and 3 years from there buy another set.
The logic of the lady?
Yeah, this was the logic I got last night.
Of course.
This will last us 10 to 15 years.
12 years.
What kind of pots are they?
I don't know. They're pots.
My mother has pots in her house that I swear I remember her cooking me soupy when I was sick, when I was a kid. Same pots. And they probably cost like $10. Pots. $600 on 7 pots. Phil, what's up?
You know, this might not be a bad thing for Rick.
Oh.
The key question is, Rick, if you came home with, say, a $600 stereo receiver, would you get the beat out? Will you get the hell beat out of you, or would that be cool? Because if it works both ways, you could work this to your advantage.
No, I'm not going to be spending $600. I won't get clearance on that.
Right.
Clearing.
Your hose, man. It's all over for the client. You got no chance. If she can go and drop 6, and you don't have a peep to say about it, and if you did the same thing, your hose, it's
all right.
Just head over everything.
Thank you, Phil.
Let's see. Here's what led to the $600 pot story.
Here we go. Right?
Okay. We're flying back from Aruba, and she said, one of the things I wanted us to get that we didn't get for the wedding were these sets of pots that I registered for.
Planting the seed on the way home. So, look at that. So planting a little seed.
Yeah, after a week long of sex, I figure, So she goes, they're like $300, $350 bucks. The one she registered for. Well, that was 10 months ago. That set is not available anymore at Williams-Sonoma.
So it's their fault, Rick?
So now it's the $600 set of pots
Are you defending her by saying the store screwed up by not having...
This is how I got suckered in. So then when I got home and she goes, I got you this, and I got you this, and I got you Tostitos, and I got you little weenies, and I got you this. Like, she bought me all these, like, little foods.
I got $600 worth of pots.
Right. Exactly.
Try to run it past you.
Exactly. And it was just like, it's like she's softening the blow. Like, and I got the pots. I'm like, oh, cool. How much was the final total?
Oh, $600.
Well, they didn't have the ones I registered for.
Yeah.
And you said I could go and get them. So,
well,
$600.
Then you know what you do? You come home someday and go, look, they didn't have the Sony Walkman I wanted, so I had to get the big screen digital television set. Yeah, I had to get the big screen TV.
Jay, what do you have to add?
Is Rick by chance short for Richard?
No, it's not.
I was saying there's another name, a nickname for Richard that sounds like Rick, and I think you're going to have to start calling yourself that for a while. If we tried to tell you, don't get married. We spend weeks trying to tell you, don't get married. Oh, my God. I was going to say what Anthony said. Why don't you walk out and just try to buy a TV, like a 32-inch stereo TV. See what happens.
Yeah. I already got one of those, and she was there
buy
for it.
one for your room, though, just for you, like to watch football games on the weekend.
That goes in your room, and then you get the big screen TV. I'm talking the, 56.
We don't have the room, dude.
Who cares? Buy it. It's not a matter of even watching it. You never have to turn it on. You just have to purchase it. That's it. That's it. A doorstop.
Hey, Mark, what's going on?
I'll tell you, I'm listening to you guys, and I'll tell you, Rick's actually lucky because at least he's got something sizable to show for $600. My brother's witch of a wife just spent $600 on 6 steak knives.
Oh. 6 steak knives. $100 a night.
One set of Henkel steak knives for $600.
I could appreciate a purchase like that.
I don't know what's funnier.
By the way, Rick, did you get the George Foreman grill that I sent you?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's funnier, Rick's wife spending $600 on pots or Anthony finding out that he gave the George Foreman grill as a wedding gift.
I did not.
You did.
It wasn't a wedding gift.
Your name was on it. Dude.
I don't know whether it was given to you as a bridal shower gift, or given to Linda as a bridal shower gift. That was not your wedding present from us. It was not the George Foreman fat burning grilling machine thing that he sells.
Hey, George, what's up?
I want to ask Anthony, when you ordered the George Foreman grill machine, are you making 4 easy payments on that, or you pay it all at once? What's the matter with you?
Nah, 4 easy payments. Did you throw in a Mark McGuire rookie card?
Be dialing, people. George Foreman grill. Look at the fat it burns off. And you get a Sosa rookie card and a Beanie Baby.
Tom, what's up?
Hey, you guys got to play back all those days where we told Rick not to get married. He was sounding so pompous and all full of himself. Now he sounds like a beaten dog.
I'm not that beaten. I still got my car.
Your little yellow sports car?
Yeah, hopefully that'll be home when I get home.
Rick still has his little yellow sports car. How long? We'll take a little pool here. How long before it's traded in for an Astrovan? Huh? How long before the Dodge Caravan's in the driveway and your little yellow sports car, the impractical 2-seater, is gonzo?
God, I hope it's home when I get home.
Andrea.
Yes.
Hi, what's up?
Rick, how many pots did you say you're getting?
Got 7 pots.
Are you sure? Is it a set of 7?
I guess so, yeah.
Why?
Because if it's a set of 7, you know what you're paying for. You're paying for 3 pots, maybe a pan, and 3 lids.
Oh, they count the lids as part of the set?
Absolutely.
No, we definitely got 7 pots out of the deal.
Are you sure about
that?
Oh, well, then you didn't get ripped off.
No.
And for an extra $100, we'll throw in handles.
I'm doubting this.
Yeah, it's a 20-piece set. Well, we include the screws that hold the handles on, the washers, everything.
Pot's not included.
Rick, I want to know. I got to come over someday and have maybe some Campbell's tomato soup cooked in an almost $100 pot.
That has got to be.
And
good.
then it's got to taste better than like just a regular old pot.
And then we can grill you up a nice grilled cheese sandwich in your George Foreman fat busting grill, man. It'll be a nice soup and sandwich for you.
Oh, good. If we have to run out for any groceries, you could take me in your Dodge Caravan. We'll pass your sports car at the lot where it was traded in for your Astro van.
I feel so free. I think I'm gonna go out tonight and spend $600 in hookers and drugs, just because I can.
Cutting down tonight.
Opie and Anthony.
Oh, those guys are fast!
1027 WNEW.
I had the image in my head again of Al Roker eating sushi.
Yeah, we had some sushi today before the show.
Went to lunch, had some sushi.
At a little sushi place.
Yeah.
And Al Roker comes walking in.
Is that the funniest thing ever? Al Roker eating sushi?
Like, hey, look, it's Al Roker, man. And he was sitting like at a table right across from us, right next to us. And I had a good view of him.
You know, we go to that place a lot, and a lot of people around the station go down there, and they always told us, yeah, Al Roker's in here all the time.
Yeah.
Al Roker loves his sushi. And we're like, shut up, Al
Sushi.
Roker. Al Roker eating sushi. Who are you kidding?
What, the Twinkies wrapped in rice?
Yeah.
What the hell kind of sushi is Al eating?
So he walks in today, and I was busting out laughing.
Yeah. So, of course, everybody's looking to see what the hell Al gets at a sushi place.
Right.
What the hell's Al Roker going to eat? You know?
I think he ordered the baby seal. They give him his own room in the back.
Yeah, where he could just like bat it around with his fins
a few times before he swallows it.
Yeah, you've seen how they do that. Yeah, they bat around the seal a little bit and play with their food until they just swallow it whole.
Swallow it whole.
Swallow it whole.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Go right down. That's what it looked like. It looked like when the shark ate Quint out of the boat. Al was tipping up the big sushi tray and he's just little tenderizing. Swallow your whole. I'm watching Al Roker eat sushi. All of a sudden his eyes roll back white. Lifeless eyes like a doll's eyes. And then you hear the horrible high-pitched screaming and hollering.
Damn, was that funny, man. Al Roker eating sushi today.
Nighttime comes. Al Roker comes cruising. You hear the horrible high-pitched screaming, and they just keep going down, and Al Roker just keeps his pounding and pounding. Water turns red with blood. Al Roker comes back. And he keeps pounding and pounding. 350 pieces of sushi went in. None came out. 11th day of October, 1999. See the scar I got here? Al Roker. I had a piece of sushi, fell on my lap, he bit me. You go in the cage. Cage goes in the water. Al Roker's in the water. Our Al Roker. I'll never wear a life jacket again.
Oh, that's too good. We made sure we ordered real fast before Al,
oh my God.
Al ordered his sushi.
Look out, Al Roker's coming. Farewell and adieu to your fair Spanish lady.
I don't know if anyone else finds this funny, but
Al Roker can't go down with 3 barrels in him. Come on. You haven't seen funny until you see Al Roker eating sushi. For God's sake, I wish we had it on video. Look, this is not the time or place to perform a half-assed autopsy on Al Roker. I'm not going to cut him open in this sushi place and watch that little Kittner boy spill out all over the floor.
And he thought we were starstruck. No, we were looking at what you were eating, Al.
Holy Jesus.
Oh, that was, I swear to God, that was some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Smacking him around.
Al Roker at a sushi bar.
Smacking his baby seal around.
Opie
I'm the sweetheart.
and Anthony.
That's the a-hole over there.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
WNEW.
Anthony, the host, has a great story on your favorite TV host. Who would that be? Star Jones from The View. Ah, yes. I love Star. She's a diva, you know, Opie. Whether you think she is or not, she says it. Yeah. So I guess it's true. Diva. Anyway, the headline reads, cranky view of Star Jones bash. All right. This is unbelievable. Star Jones was nice enough to invite 60 friends to a barbecue at her summer place in the Hamptons, but not all her guests were so nice. One ingrate called up MSNBC to complain that guests weren't allowed in the house to use the bathroom, Anthony. Instead, they were relegated to rented portable toilets on the lawn. She wouldn't let the guests in her house to use the toilet? No, she didn't want guests using her bathroom.
Well, I got a reason for that, honey. See, my ass is so big, I got a custom-built toilet bowl. It's as big as a jacuzzi. And I was fearful they would fall in with their skinny, narrow asses. I'm a diva.
Oh, you're a diva, all right. Also, there were complaints from people that were at this party about the menu that Star Jones selected. The menu? What could be wrong with the menu? Star Jones provided hamburgers and hot dogs for a guest. Very nice for a barbecue, right? Uh-huh. But she reserved the lobster for herself, prepared by her personal chef, which she washed down with some champagne. Washed down? You can just picture it, just eating the shell and everything. Someone goes for the lobster. What a witch. Oh, it gets better. So she sits there. She's eating lobster and champagne. Right, and she's giving her guests. Well, everyone else has weenies. Hamburgers and hot dogs. Burgers and weenies. Yeah. And she gets the champagne. I don't think she had champagne for everyone, Anthony. No, probably. Just mix up some Kool-Aid for them ingrate. Get the grape Kool-Aid. And then at one point, she told the chef to make sure that no one else got her lobster. Oh, that was for her and not the guest, said a spy. That's for me, diva. It's Star Stock. Get in the portable toilet. You mud people. I'm a diva. I use the bathroom in the house. Star Stock? Yeah. Star Stock. Star Stock. I don't know no Limp Biscuit, but I got buttered biscuits and they're all mine. Keep your hands off them. I'm hungry. Why'd I sound like River now? I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah. Not the band, I'm just eating Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, it's Star Stock. Pass the corn. Take a hand off if it even got close to her lobster and champagne. I'm a diva. And who would want to use that toilet? Imagine going into Star's bathroom because you know the first image you would get is of her on that bowl. With her big old ass. Big ass. It's hard for me to line up. It's like aim. I gotta use one of those Norton bomb sights like they use on the bomber planes just to line up so I don't hit the seat. There's a lot of ass over here. I'm a lawyer. Here we go. Let me line up. Here we go. Stay out the bathroom. Star, I have to use the bathroom. Use the tree out back. This is Star's bathroom. I'm a diva. Here's another one. Ooh, that was a whole claw from my lobster. That hurt coming out. Ooh, that's lobster tail.
Look, it's hanging out. Look, I look like a lobster. Look at that. Star, I really need the bathroom. Use the pool. Woo! Damn, that's a tasty crustacean. Yeah. Uh-oh, this one's working out pretty good. Stay out in the bathroom. I'm in here. I'm a diva.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
It looks very, very glamorous. And you know why? 102. Because it is f***ing glamorous, all right? WNEW.
We're still stupid. Well, if that's what it takes to get good ratings, we'll continue being stupid. We don't care. We don't care.
I've been expecting you to make exactly that asinine statement.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Theater of the mindless.
1027 WNEW.
It is Opie and Anthony. Hello, how are you guys? Thanks for joining us. There you go. Bridget, you're next on WNEW. What's up?
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Maybe you can help me figure out what happened. I called you guys.
Oh, my God. Wait. You're the girl that Anthony gave the BJ advice to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what happened?
Last night was my boyfriend's birthday.
Right.
And I wanted to make it a great night for him. So I got this great outfit. And I cooked a really great meal, and I invited him over. My parents are out of the country right now.
Uh-huh.
So he brought over a movie, and we had dinner. We sat down to the movie, and I was really nervous, but good nervous, really excited.
Yeah, you were actually ready to give him the first Hummer you've ever given in your life.
And I've been with him for over a year.
Yeah.
So halfway through the movie, I leaned over, and I whispered that I had a prize for him.
Yeah.
And I told him to close his eyes. And I got down in front of him.
All right.
So I had a little oil hidden underneath the couch, and I put it on my lips.
Oil?
A little bit,
Like
yeah.
what, 10W40? Some Quaker State?
No, almond oil?
Oh, almond oil?
Yeah, just like lip gloss, but it wouldn't have...
All right, well, that's an
stuff in it.
interesting little feature. That's pretty cool. Okay.
So I started running my hands up his leg,
Yeah.
and I started kissing him,
Mm-hmm.
and he got really excited.
All right.
And I unbuttoned his pants,
All right, be careful. Okay.
and I started following your instructions
From yesterday, very good.
from yesterday.
Okay.
And I started really slowly.
All right, be careful. Did you make
Yeah.
the Charles Bronson face?
Yeah.
Okay. Hide those teeth, yeah.
So everything just really fell into place. Everything seemed really natural. I was really glad I called you guys because I've never seen it before except in a picture.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen a men's part before.
You've never even saw a guy naked before?
No, I mean little kids, but that's different.
Yeah, but you've had sex with this guy before, right?
No.
Oh,
no.
yesterday you said you had sex with him.
No, I asked you if I should. I'm glad I didn't now.
Why? What happened?
Well, he finished,
Right.
and you guys said something about eating your broccoli.
Yeah.
I must have liked broccoli when I was little because it was just the whole thing was so beautiful. It was really, really
Very
wonderful.
nice. So we helped you out with your first Hummer.
Yeah, and then I finished, and I, kind of cleaned him up, and I looked up just kind of to say happy birthday or something,
Uh-huh.
and he had his hands on either side of my head,
Oh, yeah?
and he had this terrible look on his face, and before I could say anything, he pushed me back. I'm not going to cry. He pushed me back and threw me back so my head hit the floor.
Why did he do that?
I'm asking you. I have no idea. And he stood up, and he pulled up his pants, and he said that he always knew I was a little whore.
Come on.
I swear. And he told me never to call him again like I would at this point.
Get out.
And he left.
Come on. You're kidding. You're kidding, right?
No.
Oh, my God.
He pushed you back and said he knew you were a little whore?
Yes.
But you are. You're a little whore. Well, there's plenty of guys out there that would appreciate you. Wow. Bridget. What did this guy have, a stick up his butt?
I don't know. He's never acted like this before.
But he waited till he was finished. You know what you did? Know what the problem was? You were so good at it that he assumed that you just had a lot of practice. Maybe that's it. Thought you were a pro. Yeah. Hobbing many knobs. Right.
I've never felt so.
Well, hold on the line. Let's see if we can get some listeners to help you out today. All right, Bridget?
Okay.
That's just a tragic end.
My God.
To a great story.
It sounded like it was all going so well, and then he throws her head back, pushes her to the floor.
I can't believe you guys are laughing at me.
Well, it just sounds like I couldn't believe it happened like that.
Yeah.
No.
All right, hold on a second, okay? Hold on.
Did you ever wonder if your mom gave dad a job right before she kissed you goodnight?
This can't be real. Bridget, you still there?
I'm still here.
All right, we're going to put you on with Manny. Hey, Manny. Hey. Did you just hear that tragic story from Bridget?
Man, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. The guy is wrong. He should have just said what he had to do, and that's it, man.
Yeah.
That's wrong. The girl sounds really nice.
Can't believe he called you.
Yo, Anthony, you were wrong for laughing like that.
Well, I'm sorry. It's kind of like kind of a funny image it conjures up.
I'm over here crying. I'm telling the guys, yo, listen to this crap, man.
So this isn't what I have to look forward to.
All guys aren't like that, Bridget.
Nah, you gotta just take.
There's a lot of guys out there that like little whores.
All right, you guys, keep it up.
All right, man.
Bye.
Feel so bad for Bridget.
I know.
Gave her the advice and everything, you know.
It was awesome advice.
And
you sound so sweet and innocent. Who knew you were actually a whore?
Where'd you get the idea of the almond oil on your lips?
Yeah, maybe that was like a trick. He assumed that
maybe he'd been to like a hooker that did the same thing.
Oh, that's a nice thought.
All right. Bob, you're next. What do you have for Bridget?
Yeah, I just want to know, if we just call you a slut, will you sleep with us?
Thanks, Bob.
Aw, come on, Bob.
Old Dirty.
Oh, so tender, Bridget, like these pork chops I'm frying up right now. Oh, my.
Where'd you steal them, Old Dirty?
Like, homeboy was dogging her to hit the ass, and now he got it going, and he got rid of it.
Yeah.
But
All right, Old Dirty.
I don't get it, man.
I don't get it either.
So you got a bump on your head when he threw you backwards like that?
I do have a bump on my head.
But why did he throw you back?
I don't know. I
Old Dirty,
know.
weren't you listening? Because he's convinced,
I know, but
he's convinced that she's a little slut because she did such a good.
To find out his little angel was deaf at the lips.
Why was he after me that long to do something then? He was screwed up. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with him.
Yeah, it's him. Hey, Bridget, quickly. You know how you could maybe, I don't even know if you want to get back in his good graces.
No.
Yeah. Well, next time if that ever happens again, offer him up the back door.
Offer him the hoop.
Yeah, offer him the hoop, the balloon knot.
Wow.
That'll fix it right up.
That's a big move there, kid.
Yeah, the guy will be convinced that she's an innocent girl, Anthony.
She's in porno or something.
She's going to need a lot more than almond oil, kid. I'll tell you that much.
Some WD-40.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we know what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Bridget.
Yeah?
I love you.
Listen to you pig.
Casey, what's up?
Hey, you guys.
How are you?
Okay, how you doing?
Use guys?
Use guys.
How old are you?
Twice her age.
Oh, really?
It hurts to say that.
No, that's okay. So you think this is not uncommon, right?
Yeah, I've been in a situation where I was dating a guy for a while, already having sex, and then you get to the part where you're dating for a while, and now you're going to have really good, you'll never forget me for the rest of your life sex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then the next day they're like, so who you been with? So tell me, guys, what's that all about?
Well, we're a little paranoid, you know? We're convinced, you try a new trick or something that you learned it somewhere. Or if you're really good when we first start dating you, we're like, oh, man, this girl's a slut. How many guys has she slept with?
Where's that move come from?
Well, that's the whole point of, like, waiting a little while and then being in a place where it's like, okay, here it comes. So that's not what I expected.
Right. So that did happen to you, though?
Yeah.
And it wrecked the relationship?
Yeah, I wrecked it. I was like, well, screw you.
But Casey, I don't know why we think that way, but we do. If you guys are really good when we first started to date, you were like, man.
Well, I could understand
the
if
girl
it's the
has
first
a lot of
time,
experience.
but...
Or if you break out a new trick, in the relationship, you're like, wow, where did you learn that from?
You got to hold back a few things in your repertoire, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, you rent a couple of movies and you learn a few things.
I wonder if she learned that in Cosmo. Then you go find the latest Cosmo to see if that trick was in there or something. All right, Casey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bridget, John is saying there's some holes in your story. Let's move on to John. John, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
It's the one under her nose that got her in trouble, that hole. Huh? Bridget. Oh.
What's up, John?
Yo, I don't know. Her story don't make sense. That is the funniest thing I ever heard in my life, though. Any guy to do that, you got to get her guy on the phone because I'm not buying her story. I'm giving it to the guy right now because that just doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, we really want to talk to this guy, Bridget.
I don't want to talk to him.
No?
Yeah, because she's full of it. She either bit it off or something. She just doesn't have her story right one bit.
I don't know. She sounds for real to me.
I don't know. Get the guy on and then we'll decide because right now I think she's full of it.
All right, John. You believe her, right, Aunt?
I would like to. Yeah. You know.
Bridget, I believe.
Believe me.
I believe you. Andy, what's up?
Yeah, I got some advice for her.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe next time when you're done, you shouldn't say this is the way your father likes it.
Oh.
Nice.
Come on, Andy.
And you can't tell me you honestly believe that this girl's telling the truth.
Andy, what are we going to play?
She's so full of it. Come on.
Hey, Bridget, can we play a game with you?
Sure.
You sure? You can back out, but I want to play, let's see who can make Bridget cry.
Well, that's going to be really hard.
Really?
Do you want to play it?
What, let's make Bridget cry?
I mean, if we could, like, have a whole bit that revolved around your mom, I think it's okay to play Let's Make Bridget Cry.
I think it might be a little rough to,
I don't know. Bridget.
This little whore to cry.
I don't think she is going to cry.
Well, Andy, you tried and she didn't budge, so.
You know why she ain't crying? Because she's full of it.
All right. Well, thank you, Andy.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
Right.
How long are you going out with this guy for, Bridget?
Just over a year.
Yeah, kind of grew attached to him?
Yeah.
Kind of made you feel bad when he did that to you?
He's a dick.
Did you feel dirty?
Do you know what I did afterwards?
What? Brushed your teeth, I hope. Gargled.
I took one of my mom's Valium, and I drank half a bottle of wine that was left.
All right, listen.
I went in the shower.
Yeah.
And I turned it on scalding hot. And I just sat there, and I just cried.
You cried and cried.
Kind of like that.
Because you're a little whore.
Kind of like that scene from The Big Chill with Glenn Close in the shower.
I didn't see The Big Chill.
Oh. All right, hold on a second. Do we want to play this game? She seems a little unstable.
Go ahead, make her cry, man.
No, we want the listeners to play Make Bridget Cry for a prize.
Okay, go ahead.
Do we have wrestling tickets for Raw's War when they do that live at Madison Square Garden? All right, let me clear all the lines. If you want to play Make Bridget Cry, give us a call, 212-757-1027. Oh, that's horrible. Well, I asked you guys if you want to play. You said yes.
Yeah, it'll be funny. It's horrible, but funny. Don't get me wrong.
Bridget.
Yeah?
Before we played, I'm going to give you one more chance to back out.
Don't shut up. No, don't back out.
I'm okay.
We're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
If you want to play Make Bridget Cry, give us a call, 212-757-1027. We'll be back. Fran is 84 years old. Rick, you cannot have oral sex with Fran. I'm sorry.
No, anal is okay.
The Wrangler and Diamond Show.
Stay tuned for some real low radio.
102.7 WNEW.
102.7 WNEW. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. I think, Anthony, we've gone too far today.
Why?
On the radio show. Well, we're playing a game called Make Bridget Cry.
Yeah, Bridget had a little trouble on a Hummer Tuesday last night. It was her boyfriend's birthday. She wanted to give him a Hummer for his birthday. She did. It was a beautiful scene as she spelt it out for us. And when her boyfriend finished and she accepted his finishing, he grabbed her head, pushed her away, her head hitting the floor, and said, "I always knew you were a little whore."
And it was the first time she ever gave a Hummer.
Yes.
Bridget, you're still there, right?
I'm still here.
Now remember, you said you wouldn't mind playing Make Bridget Cry, so.
You sounded like you were getting a little choked up earlier in your conversation talking about your boyfriend and how you're not going to see him again.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard.
And,
you sure you want to play this? Our listeners can be mean bastards.
That won't make me cry.
All right. Tony!
Yeah.
You're up first. You want to play,
Yeah, I want to play. First of all,
right.
I know who this broad is.
Okay.
Her real name isn't Bridget.
All right.
And Tuesday night wasn't her first Hummer. Monday night was. She practiced on me before she was with her boyfriend. That's why he called her a pig. She knows it's the truth, and you know who this is, Bridget, and don't pretend you don't, Bridget.
Tony, I have no idea who you are.
You don't know who this is, huh?
No.
You practiced the almond thing on me.
You wish.
Yeah. No, you know it's the truth. And so does Henry, your real boyfriend. That's why he called you a pig. And he said you were horrible. She knows it, O&A.
Nice try.
He's a pig. Stinking pig.
Well, I don't think it's working, but
okay.
That was pretty brutal.
That was brutal. Brett.
Yo.
What's up?
What's going on, guys?
You're on with Bridget.
Bridget.
Yeah?
What is wrong with you?
With me?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Why?
What do you think's going to happen when somebody sticks their penis in you?
What do you mean?
What are you going to do then?
Well, hopefully it'll end up a little better.
Huh? Hopefully it's better. The guy smacked you after you perform oral on him.
Yeah?
What's he going to do after he has sex with you? Is he going to beat you around a little bit?
I'm not going to be with him.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's working.
Good try, Brett.
Not playing the right angles.
How many seconds do we allow?
We'll just allow. We're the sole judges. We'll cut you off whenever we feel it's not working.
All right, EJ, you're the next contestant in Make Bridget Cry.
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
All right, EJ.
Cool. Hey, Bridget, I was wondering.
Yeah.
Is it because, are you so upset because, was it that your mom did a better job on your boyfriend? Or was it, did you have flashbacks of your father knocking you down after you did him?
Nice.
Okay, this could be wrong.
You got to follow it up, EJ. You ever watch a fight and a fighter gets a good right hook in and he wobbles the guy, but then the fighter backs off and you're like, pound him.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have a follow up to that shot.
All right, EJ.
All right, fellas.
Thank you.
Later.
All right, let's go to Pat. Pat, you're next.
All right, first of all, the suicide thing. A Valium, two glasses of wine. Shh, quiet, I'm talking. A Valium and 2 glasses of wine in a hot shower. That sounds like you're getting ready to go out. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
Come on. I mean, and this whole thing, I tell you, I think it happened, not in this world, in whatever world you're in. You know, I think this is all cooked up in your fat little head, because I'm sure you weigh at least 300 pounds. You're probably so ugly, no guy would let you hum. I mean, let's be serious here.
Bridget?
Hello?
Not working.
No? You're not as big as Monica Lewinsky?
No.
Let's go to Frankie. Frankie!
Bridget!
Yeah?
How much you charge? I want to know right now. Get on your knees and tell me what you could do. Bridget, let me tell you something. You know you're an expert. You know what you're doing. Tell me what it is. What time I got to pick you up? Let's go out, baby. Touch
You
me.
guys have sensitive listeners, huh?
What? You're popping volume sitting in the shower. Come on, honey. I got volumes. Let's go. Come on, Bridget. I can get you. I know I can.
You think?
I know I can.
Frankie,
I want it right now.
You're running out of time, Frankie.
I got a couple of volumes. Let's go.
All right, that was it. I don't think anyone's going to get you to cry, Bridget. Dave, you're next.
Yeah, this is your daddy, Bridget.
Hi, Daddy.
Why'd you cheat on me with that boy? You know you're a filthy little pig.
Nice.
You know you're a whore.
Thanks, Dad.
Slammed your head back because you didn't swallow it all. That's why he smacked you. You're only upset because he didn't tie you up and spank the hell out of you like your daddy do.
It's not called Make Bridget Laugh. Yeah, she's laughing.
I should get a prize for that, shouldn't I?
Jesus. Hey, Bridget.
Yeah?
Hey, when was the last time you did cry?
All night? This morning?
Really?
Yeah.
All sad about your boyfriend, how he treated you.
I loved him.
You loved him? Just think of when you first got together. Remember that? Everything was all nice and sweet. Did he do nice things for you?
He was so nice.
Yeah. You went out a lot, and he got you things, and it was all fun. And then last night, he just pushed your head away and called you a whore. You're never, ever going to have a good time with him ever again.
I don't want to.
That could have been the last guy, the last decent guy you meet. You might have to troll through scum now for years.
Oh, my God.
Having different members in your face.
No.
Week after week before you find somebody that's even half as nice as this guy treated you up until he turned on you last night. Yeah. It's hard for a filthy whore to find a boyfriend.
You were really close.
You almost was there. George, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
All right.
Hey, Bridget.
Yeah?
I feel really sorry for you. You know, you spent a year with this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys shared a lot of good times together.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turns around, and it's like it didn't mean nothing to him all those times spent together. He just turned around and was like, "You're nothing but trash. You're nothing but dirt on my shoe."
It's even worse that he threw me.
Didn't that feeling just lingers with you? It just doesn't go away, does it?
No.
Every time you just think of him, you think of all those good times. You try to please him. For God's sake, you know? You tried to. And you didn't, I don't think you did anything wrong.
For the love of God, I'm going to cry. Come on.
No.
I'm sorry, Bridget, but I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you're a pretty girl inside, and you shouldn't be treated like that, you know, like trash. He just pushed you. It's like, you're nothing. You're nothing to me. You never meant nothing to me.
All right, George, thank you.
Very close.
My brother wants to play.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, Darren.
Hey.
You're a cold-hearted F. You want to play?
I am very cold.
Right.
But I mean this with all my heart. Bridget?
Yeah?
This is as good as it gets, babe.
What do you mean?
Does your chin, like, have calluses on it from his banging you? I mean, the whole year you're going out, that's all he's thinking. It's like, when can I use her as a depository for my freaking sperm? Now you're going to go out, you're going to be a slut the rest of your life, you're never going to have a real relationship because you're going to be all freaking weepy. You're going, ugh. You're not going to forget this. That taste is never going to leave your mouth and your face. And that's just as good as it gets. So, you know, you're a whore, you're a girl. Get over it. You know?
Thanks, Darren.
Well, life is good for guys and bad for girls. And that's all he wanted from me, and he got it. I applaud him. I'm laughing. I'm like, this is the best. I got to meet this guy and, you know, join the club.
That's great.
So, that's it.
Holy smoke. You got more issues than Opie.
No way. You know what comes out of a guy's member during the day? And here you are gladly accepting, and then he throws you on the floor, and that surprises you?
Oh, she hung up.
What the heck is going
on? Her hang up. My brother wins the contest. Winner.
Yeah.
We got to find out how many times they dumped out of my brother's speech there.
I couldn't take it anymore. What is this? Like, make her feel good about herself? Forget it.
I told Jay, man, he's a cold-hearted son of a bitch. Man, he's got ice flowing through his veins.
Yeah, I have Sandy over here, too.
Oh, easy. He's going to make you cry.
All right, Dan.
All right, Darren.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, man.
Bye.
My brother wins. Wow. That was harsh. That was a little too real sounding coming out of him.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Let me let you ladies in on something. Oral never gets old.
Home of the Hummer. 102.7 WNEW.
Sandy. Hey, Sandy.
Hi.
You're on the air there. Are you going to hang me out to dry?
No, but please, come on.
What? You agree with Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's this quick stuff you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right, well, first
You're a stallion at home. What are you talking about?
Whoa.
Thank you. Am I a Minuteman, Sam?
No.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
I think you're practicing that tantric sex that Sting practices.
Whoa.
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 No, I've got a stallion.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, wow.
Sam, you remember when we first started having sex, though, right?
Yeah.
After our first date?
Yeah. No.
Why is your brother ready to punch me?
Because.
Remember, though, it was a lot quicker.
Yes, but that was...
Well, that's the point I'm trying to make today. When you first start going out with someone new, that it's hypersensitive and you don't last as long.
All right. Yeah, you got a point there.
I don't know what Ann was getting at all today.
I was getting at giving Chris, a caller, some advice.
Right.
That you learned during the years on how to...
yeah. As you get
all.
older.
It was 2 different pieces of advice given by Opie and I. And all of a sudden it turned into this whole thing.
I don't know.
Sam's the minute woman.
I am not. Tell Rick to close his ears, because I am not.
Well, what's wrong with being a minute woman if you were?
Because I'm not. That means you can't,
What?
You can't hold out. You can't hold out.
No, you're really good.
Shut up.
Why?
Because I know he's listening, as on top of everyone else who listens to your show.
What, your brother Rick, who's sitting a foot from me?
Yeah, look. He's got his sleeves rolled up.
With the big arms.
Yeah, Rick, steroid boy, get over there, man. He's like standing over me, making sure I don't say anything bad to you.
All I was saying with the whole finishing up quickly so you could recover for the next time and then proving yourself thing is it takes the oral factor out of the mix right after that. And that kind of... Yeah, because what guy's going to want to, submerge if that's the case? So you got to work around that.
Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah?
I apologize. I haven't done that lately.
I cannot believe you're...
Apologize.
Well...
Rick is right there.
You don't enjoy that, Oh?
No, I do. I don't know what... I just haven't lately,
We don't
right,
need to discuss this.
What's wrong?
We don't need to discuss it.
What's the matter, Opie?
What? No, there's nothing wrong with Sam. I just, I don't know.
Why aren't you doing that,
I just
Opie?
haven't. I just haven't lately.
What's the matter?
She gave me a Hummer last Friday, though.
Look at Rick. Oh, no. Oh, no, emergency. Oh, no. Get out of the way.
Are you crazy?
That's okay. It probably only lasted a minute for Ope, so.
Sam?
We can't discuss this.
Wait, well, you better discuss what he just said, because it was... Say it. It was like 2 minutes. No.
I'm not going to say what I want to say.
Oh, say it.
What do you want to say?
Hang me out to dry. Did I last a minute?
No, you don't live as longer.
A little longer?
Yeah, but I was almost getting like lockjaw.
Why did you almost get lockjaw? What's the problem, man?
Nothing.
Too big?
No.
Look, no, she says no real quick.
Why did you almost get lockjaw?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, all right.
It's just a joke.
All right.
She was flossing her teeth.
Lockjaw.
Sweets, I promise I'll,
All right, we don't need to discuss that.
Well, I know you like it and stuff, so.
Cut it out.
What? He's not getting that mad. He's turning red.
Well, I mean, I don't want him to get a visual.
Oh, if you got to do that, what are you doing?
I have, right, Sam? Sam? Not lately, I know.
You're telling the listeners the Tuesday Night Hummer Club guys were asking you to reciprocate, and then what? You're not going below the covers there. What?
No. How long, Sweets? A month?
A while.
Yeah.
Oh, no. B. Come on, man.
What?
That's fair, because I don't always do that either.
Right.
So it works out.
Sam, how's my technique, though?
Which technique are we talking about?
My oral technique.
Why do you have to get back on that?
Because I'm really curious.
No, it's wonderful.
Oh, it is good?
Yes.
It's not like I'm like,
not that convincing.
Like Sam Kinison said, it's not like I'm just painting a fence.
No, you're not painting a fence.
All right. Sam, thanks for clearing it up. I'm not a Minuteman.
Oh, you're Stallion.
I'm a stallion. My oral technique is pretty good.
Yes.
Oh. Oral
Done with
technique's pretty good. Just ask any guy.
Seemed like... Sam, it seemed like you finally are starting to enjoy the doggy a little bit.
Oh, man. Look, Rick's right here.
Well, it just seems... What?
Oh, Rick. Because when he said that, instantly everyone gets a visual, including Rick. You don't need that.
See, now that's going too far.
What? The reach around was a hit.
I hit.
We have a problem.
I'm dogging your sister. Get over it.
Oh, God damn.
What's the problem?
That is not right. That is just not right.
How could that possibly be a problem?
You can't put it like that, man.
No, dude, you can't do that.
Some tact.
We've been there for 6 years. It's about time you found out that I'm doing her.
I don't think I need to hear about the
what
certain positions that you're into.
Well,
you got any videos?
Shut up, Chuck, you ass.
Oh, Chuck has made it into the studio. Hi, Chuck.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
I just came by for a beer.
All right, I'll let you off the hook. There's a lot more I want to say, but I think I've said enough.
I don't know if you're letting me off the hook.
Like what?
Well, doggy.
Even he's doing it that way.
Use it or lose it.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, Greg, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Anthony, from one guinea to another. Take over the show. Rick, take this boy backstage. Smack him. How dare you?
What?
Smack the blonde out of this boy's head. You talk about this man's sister like that on the radio. Wait a minute. You're not even married? Rick, as one man to another from the gym, please smack that die out of his head.
Pretty bad, huh?
I'm seething. Anthony, from one guinea to another.
Yeah.
How dare you let this man talk like that about this gentleman's sister?
What?
Well, you know something? It's none of my business.
Get your hand on that button ready.
I've been going out with her for 6.5 years.
I don't give a god.
I think at this point Rick can handle the fact that I'm dogging his sister.
My brother-in-law is married 10 years to my sister. He talks like that. He ain't going home with feet.
I mean,
Rick,
Spaz was supposed to punch me yesterday. Now you want Rick to punch me? Why?
Punch you? My friend, you're talking about this man's sister like she's some kind of pig. And Sandy, you're listening. Shame on you for calling. Shame on you.
Come on. Sandy knows that.
Anthony, you're Italian. You understand?
Yeah, I had a stand-up comic dogging my sister.
All right.
All right. Please.
All right.
Rick, smack him.
All right, thank you.
Go Yankees.
All right.
You guys are the best and you're sucking. But Rick, you swallow if you don't hit him.
All right.
Thanks, guys. I'll call you again.
I can't let that be.
No.
Well, he's going to get up and smack.
He said I swallow if I don't hit him. I got to hit him.
You got to hit him?
I got to hit him.
Wait, if he said jump off the Brooklyn Bridge, would you?
No, because that's stupid.
Rick, you really do have reason to hit him.
I know.
You should hit him.
No, he doesn't.
You should hit him.
Hit him. I have every good reason.
Hit him, man.
No, Spaz had every reason to hit me yesterday.
Rick, hit him.
You had no reason.
Dude, I've got a great reason.
You know how I treat you.
You know how close they are as a family and stuff. They're very protective of each other. And you say you're dogging her and doggy style.
Shut up,
you hummers.
Rick. Shut up, Rick. I mean, Ann, shut up. Shut up.
You know, the truth is, though, Rick, if he was married to her, it'd be one thing. But the guy brought up a really good point.
You see how big his arms are? Shut up.
Dude, you don't lift weights
Shut
for
up.
nothing.
Shut up.
It's true. Yeah.
Shut up.
Test run those arm muscles, man.
He's steroid boy. Shut up.
God bless you, steroid boy. I'm telling you.
I am not steroid boy, for Christ's sake.
Well, you can't say that word.
I don't have man boobs.
You got man breasts.
Sorry, I don't spend 8 hours a day at the gym.
Go get yourself a bro. A man's ear.
What?
A bra? It's called a bro.
It's a Seinfeld reference, right?
Seinfeld reference.
Yeah. It's the bro, Jerry.
It's the bro, Jerry.
Now you've gone too far, man. You've gone too far.
A bro?
Get away from me. Sit down. Spaz had every right yesterday.
I think
You're
I
right.
want to punch him.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Where would you hit him, Rick?
Joey, shut up.
See, I don't know if I can hit him in the man boobs because my hand might get swallowed up.
Wait a minute.
Joey, just remember who does your live reads. You think Ann can remember all that info?
Hey,
We just
I know everything.
Spring.
Wait a minute, I know everything. everything about Paisano. Screw you, jackass. I know everything about Paisano.
Why are you hanging me out to dry? Look how big he is, man.
I know everything about Paisanos, Joey. Right. Who's down there more, me or Opie?
Gotta say Anthony's.
That's right.
All right.
Come on.
I know who you like better. That's all right, Joey.
He is taking him to the game tonight.
Yeah. Come on, we got to stick together. Go find the Polish guy.
Someone get Rick out of the studio.
I feel like I got to hit him now.
All right, enough.
Rick looks like a caged tiger right now, man. He's stalking you, man.
You know what it is? He's in conflict right now in his head. He knows he should get up and punch Opie for what he said. Rick. But there's some kind of conflict because he does genuinely like Opie and doesn't want to hurt him. But there is quite the reason to hit you.
He looks like he could snap you like a twig.
Yeah.
What if you say something bad to my sister?
What am I going to say about your sister? I'm not banging her.
I'll call her up.
I can take care of that for you.
Can he bang her?
Yeah, can I bang your sister?
Let him bang your sister.
She's 6 months pregnant. If that gets you off, you sick app, then go for it.
Yeah, he's the sick app.
Wait, I thought you liked that.
Yeah, you're the one that likes that crap.
You were the preggers, man. Wait, hey, Rick, let me ask you, though.
Chuck.
Yo, no, I just want to know, like Spaz, if you were to hit Opie, would he have the power to fire you? Because, like, him telling Spaz to hit me. Telling Spaz to hit me was like, all right, listen, like my wife going, I know you cheated on me. Just tell me. It'll be okay.
All right, listen, technically, I have the power of veto on anything Opie decides, and vice versa.
And listen, I don't want it to come down to a firing thing. That's just beyond.
Then let him sock you one.
No.
Let him just tag you.
Rick, sit down. Jesus, sit down.
Let him just tag you one, man. That'll be kind of cool.
One shot.
You guys will still be friends.
Feel like brothers now.
Yeah.
One shot. Look how big his freaking arms are.
You know, brothers used to wrestle around. Maybe I can give you a wedgie. How does that sound? How about I give you a wedgie?
That's a little homo.
That's a homo thing.
Not a homo doggy style, dude.
Ed, shut up!
Instead, he did your sister doggy style.
Oh, man. That's kind of...
Rick, sit down! And Ed, shut up!
I gotta say, hey, Rick.
Lockjaw statement.
Hey, Rick.
The reach around.
Shut up,
Reach around. I forgot about that one. The reach around.
Wow, what a guy. Give another reach around.
Wait, if I recall correctly, the reach around was working pretty good.
Banging her.
If you're gonna...
Using the word banging.
Hold on, wait!
Not making... Oh, my God, Rick.
Holy jeez, Rick just threw the chair.
Oh, man, this is getting bad. This is getting ugly.
I am in the corner. Spaz, hold on a second. Hold on. I do have one thing to say.
Doggy stuff.
Hold on a second. I got something to say. Just remember. Put the bottle down, first of all.
Oh, my God.
Dude, you freaking hung me out to dry.
What did I do? I'm just repeating what you said to the man.
Rick's about to break that bottle. It's going to look like a black exploitation film in here in a minute.
What did I say?
You forgot to remind him that Sandy did say that I was good at oral.
Oh, Rick's got open. They're on the floor. Rick has got him down. There is no contest here.
There's no contest.
Rick's got him totally. Opie's trying to get away. There's no way Opie could get away. No way. He's got him around the neck.
He's got him.
Opie's trying to get Rick's arm from around his neck, but it is not working. Rick is totally dominating this brawl on the floor. Opie cannot get away. He's got one hand. He's trying to hit Rick on the back of the head. Opie just punched Rick on the side of the face. Rick is sitting. Rick is sticking his crotch in Opie's face. He's got his leg wrapped around Rick, and he's flipping him over. Opie having a hard time recovering from Rick, because Rick is on top the whole time.
Oh, my God.
Wait, Rick's pulling Opie's pants out. Opie now getting really pissed. He's totally ready. He's got Rick in a headlock, dragging him back on the ground. He's pissed.
2 points for the reverse. 2 points for the reverse.
Opie can't seem to get Rick down, though. Rick like a bulldog. Yeah, it's very, very hard to get Rick down. Opie working, but I think he's tiring at this point. Rick's endurance is going to start taking over now. Rick obviously dominating this brawl. Opie getting a couple of good shots in, but Rick sticking his crotch in Opie's face. I think the most degrading thing I've ever seen.
He looked like Opie's head was a marshmallow for a second.
And Rick is up. Opie's still down. Hey, Rick. How you feel?
Somebody call the medic.
Still got endurance and
Somebody
stuff?
call a medic. Somebody call a medic.
I must say, Opie almost gave me a rusty trombone.
How you doing, Op?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, putting up a valiant effort, but he's hard to take down, huh?
Yeah. He's like a little fire hydrant.
A bulldog.
Dude, watching that one song comes to mind. Come.
Yeah, that's an appropriate song. Should have been playing it while you two were on the floor. Opie, what did you think when Rick put his crotch right over your face?
I was thinking that,
Gee, his ass smells terrific.
Wait, what's the question again?
What were you thinking when Rick stuck his crotch right in your face?
I was about to give you a handy wipe.
No, don't say it. I know what he's going to say. I know what he's going to say, too.
How much you're like your sister. Sorry, I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
Rick's coming over. He's going to kick your ass. Going for the black guy.
You know, his arms are big, but I had never bet on the white guy in these fights.
Oh. Holy cow.
He's pretty rough, huh?
Not the first time I had so... No, I won't say it. Because I need to say his last name for the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I didn't do too bad, did I?
You didn't do too bad. Look, your headphones are broken.
I gotta get
your headphones are totally broken. Your glasses are on the floor. It's like you're just a mess.
You know what? Opie's pretty good. He can hold his own, man. I gotta give because Rick's a big guy.
At one point, I did see Opie reached around and punched Rick in the side of the head. I think he was trying to get his arm around the back. He punched you in the side of the head, and then Rick just lost it. And you were like a rag doll at that point. Rick's got some power to him there. That mega mix.
Oh, look at his arms, man. I knew I had
testosterone powder drink.
I knew there was going to be a problem there.
Looked like a prison cell workout, man. It was
Opie was queen of the weight room ball.
You go to sleep when I tell you to go to sleep.
But not after you toss my salad.
Wow, I've never seen a brawl like that in this studio.
I wish I had gas.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
If you would have squeaked one out, if you could have, you would have?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Using the animalistic sitting on the opponent to try to...
What the hell was that?
Like, that's what monkeys do.
That was,
right?
like I said, I was hoping to squeeze one out.
Those swollen-ass monkeys do that to, like, to dominate, you know what I mean?
And I do want to say for the record, he was trying to give me a wedgie.
Dr. Zayas did that to me. He sat on me. From his ear and Cornelius. Made me look like a buffoon. Red monkey ass all over my face. Damn him to hell.
Oh. That's a long time coming.
Yeah, little tension there, huh?
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot less tense in here now, though.
Yeah, well,
I'm breathing a sigh of relief.
I'll get some tension out tonight.
He doesn't quit.
I did what? That doesn't mean anything.
What, you're going to roll around with another man? Come on. It's a joke, isn't it?
Opie, I'm a sex stud. Yeah, sure. It's the truth. I'm a sex stud.
You can measure up to the porn stars,
Yeah. It's like a little naughty. Opie.
He screws everybody.
I'm a sex stud.
We love to feel you.
He's an excellent physical specimen.
I start gagging.
Yeah, sure. It's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
My pants are all sticky.
Oh, my God, I'm getting titillated.
Opie and Anthony.
This is stupid. Somebody's got to get laid.
1027 WNEW.
Anthony, Bud Light.
Ah, Bud Light. I think he's going to need a Bud Light. Calm him down a little bit. Take the edge off. We love Bud Light. Drink it all the time. It's New York's cold, easy-to-drink beer, isn't it? Bud Light's not watered down like other beers. We're proud Bud Light drinkers, as are our listeners. No lime needed with Bud Light. Have one today. Bud Light's the life of the party, isn't it, Opie? Make it a Bud Light all summer long. Drink it when you're watching the Yankees, the Mets. What more do you want me to say? Bud Light. Drink it.
I'll be slamming back a bunch of Bud Lights when I find out if Ewing was definitely traded or not.
He's gone. Don't worry.
Stressing, man.
But
stressing.
Who cares? Because he is gone. He will not be a Knick next year.
Anthony, anyway, why don't you finish up the Bud Light thing?
Make it a Bud Light all summer. Drink Bud Light. Have one today.
That's about as funny as a sinking school bus.
I have a strong stomach. You guys made me blow chunks.
Great! The grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
O&A, my 2 new favorite whores.
You guys are really horrible.
Opie and Anthony.
What a couple of asswipes. 1027 WNEW.
1027, talk you can't ignore. It's Opie and Anthony. Talking about the Flight 990 stuff.
Ooh.
Now they're saying that it's a possibility that one of the pilots decided to commit suicide and
I kill you!
and bring
I kill you!
and bring 216 people with him.
I am Tarbash! My tooth, my teeth! They're killing me! I must crash planes! Ah! Why? Why you do this to me? Ah!
That's just a scary thought.
Yeah, you got to worry about every other thing that happens, the weather, mechanical failure, some F-up, and then you got a co-pilot that wants to cash it in.
Well, that's what they're thinking at this point. They can't confirm anything, but
yeah,
that's where they're leading lately.
Putting the information together, that's what they're the conclusion they're drawing.
They want to hand over the case to the FBI, so that's not good news.
Like, what are you going to do, though? Arrest the guy? Jeez, it's done.
Nothing he can do at this point.
Oops.
That's just a scary thought.
I am Tarbash. I am pissed off. I am the Egyptian.
First, he said some kind of a prayer about death that they picked up on the tape, and then just put the plane into a nosedive.
Well, first of all, why did the other pilot leave?
They leave every so often. You've seen it, haven't you seen that? You've been sitting in your seat, you see a pilot walk back. How you doing?
Never seen a pilot leave the cockpit.
He's still got the voice, even in the aisle. Like he's walking back, you're like, hey, look, it's the pilot.
How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just be walking to the back. Got to take a leak, and there's no bathroom up here on the flight deck, which used to be called the cockpit, but that's a pretty funny word. Please don't look to the rear of the aircraft. I'll be taking a leak, and the co-pilot's up there with his Thorazine and lithium. Should be okay. You're in capable hands.
But this guy, it seems, was suicidal. Put the plane into a nosedive,
and the pilot gets back just in time to see him shutting off the engine.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing?
And then he gets that great. And then he tries to recover, pulls back on the stick, but I guess it was too late. And then someone shut the engines off. That's a good thing to do, I guess.
Who knows?
They say this plane approached the speed of sound before it busted up and crashed. And now they're saying it could be because the co-pilot was suicidal. If you're suicidal, please, find a rock, go behind it, and blow your brains out or something.
Yeah, don't take out other people, you selfish bastards.
That is selfish.
Selfish.
Crawl into a hole, do it yourself. This guy now, if this is true, and he commits suicide and takes along 216 people with him, he's the biggest mass murderer ever. That's just as bad as going into a place, opening fire, and then shooting yourself in the head. What's the difference? Only instead, could you imagine some guy walking into an office building and mowing down 216 people and then shooting himself in the head? That would be the hugest of huge stories. But it's just a pilot committing suicide or something.
Right.
So it doesn't seem that weird. But it's just as bad. I mean, just as bad. This guy took 216 people with him.
Man.
Yeesh.
So they're handing it over to the FBI.
Yeah.
We're going to find out more soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just put the plane into a nosedive. Enjoy the scenery. If you look out the port side window, you'll see the wing rip off as we approach the speed of sound. Should be pretty exciting for the kids. If they want to look out the other side, the engine just ripped right off. It's flaming. That's it. Well, if you can't see up front, your windows are probably blocked by the fuselage skin that's peeling back like a banana peel. Very exciting sight to see. Look at the water. It's coming up pretty quickly. Get your prayers out of the way. Anything else? Maybe you want to jot down a quick note because we're all going to die. Thank you for flying Egypt Air.
Those guys are always under control.
Doesn't matter what.
I
was laughing. I was watching some dopey movie, that movie about the sharks and stuff that came out. Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea, sure.
And it was the stereotypical chopper pilot. chopper pilots, I mean, they're even better than the regular pilots, than airline pilots, because they are constantly just cool.
Right.
No problem.
Right.
There is a hurricane that they have to evac people off of this offshore laboratory. The wind is like 200 miles an hour, rain, they can't see anything. The pilot's just like,
ETA, 5 minutes.
and his face is just stumping. They never he looks over his co-pilot at 1 minute and goes,
holy, I can't believe the weather. We're probably going to die. Just a little bit. Why don't you get those wipers on high? Look, oh, flaming hail. Well, I've never seen this before, but I'm sure we could cut right through this. No problem. Your stewardess is going to come around with your last meal. As we plummet towards the water, try not to puke on your pals. Good thing. Your family's probably not going to get much more than a finger or anything, so you don't have to worry about anyone identifying you. That bang you're going to hear is the sound barrier. We've just crossed it. Stewardess just flew out the back of the plane. Big hole in the back of the plane. Very exciting for the kids. Just feel free to crap yourself. Of course, the no crapping light has been turned off. You're free to crap around the cabin.
Tammy, what's going on?
As a flight attendant, you know what the guys do?
What are they doing there?
Okay, the minute right after you take off, it goes into autopilot, and then after it goes to autopilot, they read books.
They read books?
It's all automated now, man.
They read books at every bump. I'm like, oh, what was that?
You know, you watch the movies and stuff, and you see like the pilot, okay.
This is the tower. You're clear to ascend to 30,000 feet.
And then
he's like, okay.
And you see him pull back on the stick. That doesn't happen. They have a dial with the altitude. They dial it in, push a button, the plane does the rest. It goes up to 30,000. And they're just reading books, playing cards. I read a whole thing on this, a typical flight from New York to L.A., and the pilot and co-pilot are playing cards. Cards.
Go fish. Ladies and gentlemen, I got 4 jacks. Up here, watch the turbulence.
Yeah, they're always very calm. I'm very attentive to what the pilot's saying, too. And I hate that because a lot of times the air, like somebody sitting next to you puts the air on so loud that I can't hear it. So you hear the bing, bing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm like, what are you saying? What, pilot? I can't hear you. Turn the fan off, damn it. He's talking to me. And I'm only catching little words that are really alarming me. Yeah.
Fire engine 3. Total hydraulic failure. No landing gear. Have a nice flight, and we should be at our destination. A flame in the cabin. Burns are crisp.
I'm like, what? What did he say? I can't hear the pilot.
Matt, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Owen? Hey, listen, a year ago, I was coming back from Jamaica on an Air Jamaica flight.
Gotta be
and
good.
They flew an engine. And they had the Jamaican guy, I think he was smoking a spliff in the cockpit. and they're telling you how to prepare for a crash landing.
Are you serious?
People husbands are holding hands with their kids, praying and crying.
Oh, that's wonderful.
About freaking out the people. And they put the bar away. I was like, where's the bar?
That's the time to bring it out.
I'm telling you. It's nuts. These crazy Jamaicans.
Yeah, man, we're gonna die. But we all die together. We all die together in a flaming crash. We're gonna die together. Have your kids, everybody. Smoke a spliff. These stewardess will now hand out the big spliffs. Most of you won't even care. You're going to be ripped to shreds. Planes full of fuel. You'll barely feel it when we hit the ground. Look like a big joint blowing up, like a seed exploding in a big fat joint.
Man, and they tell you, take your shoes off,
Is that why they always find shoes floating in the water? I always wonder that. God, it blew the shoes off them. No, they tell you to take them off.
Yeah, nuts.
We're dying. We're dying in a flaming crash. We're dying. We're dying.
That's it.
Look at the wing. It's covered with bamboo.
Bill.
Hey, how you doing, One?
All right.
I got a theory on why that plane crashed.
Okay.
I'm thinking that the pilot had too much Slurpee, got a major brain freeze, and just couldn't handle it.
God damn.
I am Tarbash. I am pissed off. I am the Egyptian. The plane went down. Oh, my God. I can't drink it no more.
That's it, man. That's it.
Why?
You're out there.
This is your pilot, Tarbash. We are going to be cruising at altitude 33,000 feet. As I told you that my life sucks. My wife will leave me. 3 camels die. And I stubbed my toe walking into cockpit. Very distraught today. Hey, pilot, why don't you go check the back of plane? I will stay here and watch. I will stay here. No, I haven't even been thinking of turning off autopilot and engines and sending the plane into death dive at supersonic speeds. Wouldn't even dream of that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look out your window, you will see our 767 engines ripping from the wings. Don't be alarmed. Just take your shoes off. Because that's what you do. Look, as we see the skin of the plane peel back like banana. Pray to Allah. Here we go, into the water. Don't worry. You won't feel a thing. Oh, my tutors. I am Tarbash, the Egyptian magician, flying plane. I am Corky Amal. I'm so sad. My scratch Thank you. Good night.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
This happens to be one of my favorite shows. Why don't you listen and learn?
I learned that for my ride home, I'm going to wear Depends because I think that your show's so funny. I'm going to pee myself every day.
Another goal we have, everybody wetting their pants on their drive home.
This is dumb.
Why do you shamelessly waste my time like this? 1027 WNEW.
I stole the Playboy with Florida. No way. Florida. Thelma. James. No. James, Opie's looking at me, James. No. Look, I got that big pack of hot dogs stapled to the back of my neck. James, where's JJ? Thelma was you said Florida. Everyone heard it. Opie had the hostile Florida when he was a kid. Come on, everyone heard it. Opie! Come here, give me some loving. Little brown sugar, Opie. James! That was only until Wheezy came along. All right. The beauty that was Wheezy. All right. Oh, if only I could be George Jefferson. I'll move you on up. Now you've gone too far, man. You said it, man. Yeah, how about that Aunt Esther? Opie? Shut up. Come here, heathen. Oh, man. Well, let's change the subject and talk about Susan Lynch. I could never squeeze out syrup out of that Aunt Jemima bottle without thinking, wow, what a hot babe. Yeah. I'd lose my syrup. Oh, man. Well, you heard it here, folks. Opie, hots for Florida from Good Times. Stole the Playboy. That Playboy I never saw, but I guess it's in Opie's personal collection. The one with Florida. James, I'm naked in Playboy. All right. Son of a... look at the picture we got him on the wall. Check this out. Oh, man. There she is. Esther Roll. Wow. She is truly dynamite. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. That's chocolate thunder. Wow. Oh, just sucks when you put your foot in your mouth on this show, you know? What was Hugh Hefner thinking that month, huh? I don't know. He was on the crank. All right. That was after the stroke. Get me Eskimo! I am trying to change the subject here so bad. Because this could go on for another 3 weeks.
James! Here's the picture, Opie. Are you feeling that tingle?
Yeah. Here it is, though.
Time to feel free. Not getting hassled, not getting hustled. Keep it out of the water.
Opie loves mama. Dynamite.
Good times, music credit rip-offs. Good times, hanging in a drawing. Hey, we lucky we got 'em.
Yeah. Opie's got good times in his pants.
Ooh, James!
Now, JJ, I have company this evening. Opie's coming over. After James got killed, remember that? Yeah. She would have liked a guy like you. Shut up. You'd have fit good in the projects.
All right. You'd have to suffer the scrutiny of Michael, the younger brother.
Yes, yes. Remember how angry he was. I don't think Opie would have cut the mustard with his hair and everything. Mama, why are you dating that white boy? He's very nice. Now, come on. Let Mama go out with Opie. James! Mama, he's the devil. Well, he sure is the devil in bed. Wait till I tell Walona what he did to me. Of course, he can't stack up to James where it counts.
This picking on someone is not that fun after all. I always thought it was fun to pick on people.
Oh, it's a blast. Come on this side.
Opie. I have water retention.
Opie's on the rag.
I'm feeling a little bloated today.
Opie, you are such a woman.
Oh, come on!
Opie, what color panties you wearing?
Call me a fag, whatever. You wearing a bra?
Yeah, that's pretty gay, man. Opie, you are such a woman.
Why am I such a fad?
Usually have to go to Christopher Street to see that.
I feel so sexy!
I'm a wimp, I'm a puss.
I like my vagina. Opie, you are such a woman.
I have water retention. I'm feeling a little bloated today. I have water retention. I'm feeling a little bloated today.
You wearing a bra?
Yeah, that's pretty gay, man.
Yeah, I want to give Al Roker the rusty tuba. Whatever you say on this ends up on some wacky promo.
You got me.
1027 WNEW. WNEW's new morning show is The Sports Guys.
Julia Ann in the studio. She's a Playboy model. Do you know anything about football?
Absolutely nothing about football.
Well, where do the Rams play now? Where do the Rams call home? What city?
I didn't know that we had a Rams as of right now.
They won the Super Bowl last year.
Oh, did they say? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
How was that?
But you got to walk by a Bennigan's every once in a while.
I was in the hospital getting my next boob job.
Okay, all right.
The Sports Guys, Scott and Sid, 1027 WNEW.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Reagan's in the paper again today.
Yeah, I see.
It's reported in the Post and the Daily News. The Reagans, Nancy and Ron, marking 48 years of marriage together this coming weekend.
How about that?
And there's a picture of the lovely couple in the paper today, and it looks like he's not doing too bad. Ex-President Ronald Reagan is kissed by wife Nancy on his 89th birthday, February 6th.
Look at his hands. They are just leaning on the table. She's got her hand behind his neck, turning his head towards her head, and he's barely puckering his lips. I don't think he even knows what he's doing in this picture, where he's kissing Nancy. And oh my God, what happened to her?
What?
I mean, she obviously never a looker or anything, but looks like she's melting. Oh, what's going on there?
It looks like a chimpanzee.
Damn.
All right. No.
But there was some problems, I guess.
Yeah, let me read a little bit of this for you.
Give us a little bit.
Because then we got to get to Reagan. He's on line 6 there. Los Angeles, Ronald Reagan and wife Nancy celebrate
Their 48th wedding anniversary this weekend as the shadow of Alzheimer's disease dims the former president's golden years.
Oh, damn.
His motor skills have so deteriorated that he reportedly no longer exercises and cannot recognize videotaped highlights of his political life, Anthony.
That's awful.
Former President Ford said in a TV interview that Reagan, 89, did not recognize him when the two met several months ago. People magazine today reports that Reagan appears to be entering the final phase of Alzheimer's disease. We are afraid he might fall. He walks around the garden, and here's the kicker. And occasionally, Mr. Reagan may try to stand in the pool. The former leader of the free world is attempting to walk on water.
He had his finger on the button at one point.
Yeah.
Fought the commies.
Right.
And now he's wandering the garden and standing in the pool.
Trying to stand in the pool, basically trying to walk on water, Anthony.
That's great.
The focus of the day is Nancy, and I don't think it will go beyond the year 2000 is what a few of the Reagan's friends are saying, Anthony.
Like they think $2,000 will be the year he checks out.
Yes.
Oh, that's a shame.
And he didn't even recognize Ford when Ford visited him recently.
President Ford?
Yeah. Gerald.
Oh, wait a minute. It was sad, Ford said. I was there about 30 minutes, tried repeatedly to bring up incidents of our friendship that might stimulate some recognition by him, but tragically it didn't help a bit. The guy doesn't remember Ford.
No.
Well, I don't think much of America does either. That's not saying much about Reagan's Alzheimer's. I don't think much of us remember.
All right, well, let's go.
Ford is 86?
Yeah.
Reagan's 89? And Ford...
Correct, yeah.
Oh, life.
And Ford was the guy, falling down all the time.
Yeah.
And
everyone thought he had Alzheimer's when he was in office.
And he's doing better than Mr. Reagan. So let's go to line 6, Anthony, and talk to the former president of the United States. Anthony.
What?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I gotta go out here.
And it's not every day that the president calls a radio show.
I drank a lot of coffee. I gotta take a leak. See, hold him on the line. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I hear someone on the line. President Reagan. President Reagan.
Hello, I'm Julie, your Time Life operator.
Hey, Mr. Reagan, what's going on today?
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I love anal sex.
No,
yes.
What are you talking about?
Me and Nancy.
Yeah?
We just use Sam Donaldson's wig glue as lubricant. Hello?
Yeah, that's a visual we don't need today, sir.
Yes.
Oh, my God, you twisted fuck.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, I had to say that.
You had to dump out of your own show.
Yes, I did, because you're a twisted F talking about having anal sex with Nancy.
Yes, well, we have to keep it fresh after, how long has it been?
You're celebrating your 48th wedding anniversary this week.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
48 years with that big, huge head. My God, 48 years of, looking into the eyes of a bug-eyed alien. Did I ever tell you how we met?
No, you didn't.
Well, there was a big flash around Area 51. I was driving, and her big-headed alien head stopped my pickup dead. Well, I thought she was kind of cute, picked her up. You ever screw an alien?
I can't say I have.
Wonderful.
No. Yeah.
Hello?
Alien abduction, huh, Mr. Reagan?
That's how we met. And I want to say something about Gerald Ford and what he said about me in the paper.
Okay.
That's not accurate.
No?
No.
He says you don't even recognize him when he comes around to visit.
I remember Ford.
Yeah.
That was a transvestite bitch from Bangkok I nailed in 48. I never forget a tight ass.
Oh, my God.
He can lick me.
He can, huh?
Yes.
So are you guys doing anything special for your 48th wedding anniversary this weekend?
Well, we're probably just going to sit around the house and play What's in Ron's Pants. These days it looks more like a turtle head caught in Christmas tinsel. Goddamn mess. Nancy's no prize down there either. My God, I saw her naked the other day.
Yeah?
what a horror. It looked like President Taft eating a ribeye steak.
Well, thank God. Yeah.
Remember that big mustache, please? Know the reference.
We figured it out.
I was going to say Grant, but that was too obvious.
Very good. Well,
yes, do you see the picture in the paper?
Yeah, Nancy is kissing you on your 89th birthday this past February 6th.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Look at the shape of her. It was like kissing a piece of liver on a stick.
Jesus. She's feeding you the birthday cake, too, there, I see.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, very nice.
When I hug her, it's more like hugging some of those Chili's baby back ribs. My God.
Baby back, baby.
What a mess.
All right, listen, Mr.
And I'm glad I have Alzheimer's.
Why?
Well, if I didn't, I might remember that at one time in my life, my sack didn't look like two bocce balls in a sweat sock.
Jesus.
I can walk on water, and I'm an airplane.
All right, wait.
Hello?
Yeah, let's bring that up. It says, and I quote, "We are afraid that Mr. Reagan might fall. He walks around the garden and occasionally may try to stand in the pool."
Yes.
You're trying to walk on water, sir?
I'm Moses. Let my people go. I'll part the Red Sea and lead my people to Trenton. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Where were they going?
I don't remember.
Bangkok.
Bangkok,
with
right.
that whore Gerald Ford. He tossed my salad, and I gave him a rusty trombone. Well, oh, look, here comes the mothership for Mommy. Finally taking her back to that home planet of bag of bones with big eyes.
You're sick, man.
Goddamn, tip her head back and a Pez comes out. Yes.
Well, Mr. Reagan, there's someone on line 2 that is very pissed off at us for talking to you, I guess.
Yes.
Would you like to talk to her?
Of course. It's not that Leonid Brezhnev, is it?
No, it's not.
I hated her, too.
Patricia.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're on with the former president of the United States of America.
Is this Tricia Nixon?
No, my name is not Patricia Nixon. I just wanted to say that I really feel bad for you, and I'm sorry that you have to put up with such horrific,
Yes, Nancy you're talking about?
No.
And her big, bloated Mardi Gras float head. Have you seen that thing?
My mother has Alzheimer's.
Yes.
And I know the pain that you're suffering.
You do?
Yeah.
I forget about it every day.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. That last liver spot just popped on my face. I'm officially black.
Oh, my God. You guys are really horrible.
What are you talking about?
Who?
You're horrible.
Yes, you're talking about
because
that
you're
Sam
making fun
Donaldson.
of President Reagan.
We're talking to him.
We are?
Alzheimer's, right?
I better be on my best behavior. Hello, President Reagan. Where is he? Why isn't he answering? I heard Trish Nixon say he's on the phone.
You guys.
What?
That's so mean.
Hey, do you have a nice ass? Because Nancy's looks like a big head of cauliflower. Only paler. Hello?
Do you have a question for Mr. Reagan, Patricia?
Yes, I do.
No.
Mr. Reagan, tear down that wall. I'm confused.
No, I don't have a question.
Okay, thank you, Patricia.
Sure.
Goddamn her.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute, wait, Mr. Reagan, you can't curse?
Okay, well, F her then.
Oh, okay. Wow.
What a twat. I learned some new words. I'm listening to this show, the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah, you like it?
What a couple of asswipes. But, well, they're funny.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're going to let you go, Mr. Reagan, okay?
Okay.
Well, have fun, on your wedding anniversary, 48 years this weekend, or are you guys going to have an intimate night there?
Anal sex.
Anal sex.
That's what me and Nancy are doing.
Anal for Ronald.
Anal sex in the pool.
Jesus.
Okay. Call me again soon before, the year 2000's over.
Okay.
Because I'll probably be dead.
All right. There you go. Thank you. The former president of the United States of America.
Where?
You, Mr. Reagan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forget.
I'm surprised that Nancy hasn't discovered that you're talking on the phone today.
Well, I believe she's on Venus today.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right, man.
Goodbye.
Bye. There he goes. Mr. Reagan. Jesus. Where the hell did Anthony go? All right. Anyway, we got to take a break.
Oh, goddamn.
Ant.
Woo, almost missed him again.
Ant.
President Reagan, when you were commenting on the fall of communism, I want to know what you were... Yeah. Ant. What? What? Hell?
He's not on the line anymore.
God, you can't hold him until I'm in the...
You said you were going to take a leak. That was 15 minutes ago. You missed it again.
Well, maybe next time. That's all I could say.
Hey, look, you have your little piece of paper with all the questions written down for him and stuff.
I remember Ford, that transvestite from Bangkok, nailed in 1948. What's he doing with Sam Donaldson's wig glue?
Wow, Opie and Anthony.
Goddamn geniuses.
102.7 WNEW.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Nothing. You guys watching this Big Brother thing?
Oh, my God. This is crack.
How addicting is this, man?
This is the newest falsest distraction. They should market it as, don't do any work, just watch Big Brother all day long.
I can't picture anybody who watched this show last night, Big Brother on CBS. CBS, not a commercial, by the way. And isn't at work right now tuning into the video feed that they got going.
Oh, yeah, you have 4 different video feeds. When you get bored with one, you just keep switching back and forth. It's so funny.
Yeah, and it's full-time. This isn't something that they edit down and give you on the internet.
This is a live video feed of the house.
Of these 10 people that are in a house, and they're just stuck in there with each other. No TV, no radio, no watches,
internet,
nothing.
Not even a deck of cards. They're so bored off their ass. They're just talking to each other.
And you get to hear them and see them on this video feed. And I guess every night they're going to have an edited down version of the show.
Well, it's on 5 nights a week. Tonight is they go live for a half hour.
The biggest highlight tonight is that they've been working on this song that I've been listening to all day long. It sounds pretty stupid.
Yeah, I know. The whole thing is really going to be a cringe kind of a...
They're making like a rap song, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. It was just retarded.
Hey, did you see the girl in her bra?
Yeah, that. And did you see them dress up this girl as a Chinese woman?
Yeah. You see that?
The whole office is going hysterical here.
You see Hopalong Cassidy?
Yep.
Yeah, just the one-legged guy is just hopping around.
He's from Comac. You can't make fun of him.
I think he's a fan of our show. I just have
sure he is.
A strange feeling.
Well, you know something? He should get one of those artificial legs.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Instead of hopping around, because you see him there, he's got the coveralls on with no shirt, and he's using the crutches, and you can't help but think, oh, my God, what do the pads on those crutches smell like? Jesus, that's got to be awful for the other housemates.
Yeah.
Last night's show was kind of boring.
They were setting it up.
They spend way too much setting this damn thing up. I can't wait to watch tonight. It'll be much better.
All right, guys.
All right, man. But Big Brother is, that's the new addiction, huh?
Yeah, this thing's pretty unreal.
Hey, who do you think's going to bang in the house, Mike?
I
know it's early.
Cassidy is going to bang the dress-up girl today.
Who's Cassidy?
Hopalong.
Oh, Hopalong?
Yeah.
The one-leg guy.
Just because they feel sorry for him.
The mom is definitely going to be doing some banging by the end of this Big Brother.
Feel sorry for him. Did you see the guy's girlfriend?
Yep.
She's pretty hot.
She's very hot.
The crippled guy's going to win this thing. Well, the one-legged guy's going to win this thing because everyone's going to feel sympathy toward the guy.
Hey, good for him. Let him win.
I mean, because we get to vote who leaves the house. They pick 2 people, what, a week?
I'm not sure how it works. I think it may be 2 a week or 2 at the end, and then we vote on those 2.
I believe it's 2 a week. Like the house goes, okay, we want one-legged guy off and the wacky next-door neighbor guy.
The wacky next-door neighbor guy,
the roofer guy. And then they'll have some type of phone-in vote, and we decide which one goes.
Okay. We'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. All right. George is the wacky neighbor guy. He's the guy that he's married. He's got 2 kids, and he just figured he's going to take 3 months off from his family. And he was crying last night when he went into the house.
He's not crying anymore. He's having a good old time.
Yeah, because now he's hanging out with, like, a bunch of young people.
Yeah. Everyone is having a good old time. And that guy, and the husband that's going to be away from his wife for their anniversary, you really think that he cares?
That's the wacky guy. That's the wacky neighbor roofer guy.
Yeah, that guy's not going to care about missing his anniversary. Come on.
And then Karen is the other married one.
She is going to be banging.
Yeah, she's kind of a little weird. She left her husband and 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in this house now. And last I saw, about an hour or two ago, she was doing cartwheels in the backyard.
Yep, she was doing cartwheels, laying out in the sun and complaining about how hot it is outside.
My prediction, Karen, the first one on the show to do anal. That's what I think.
Put me down for $20.
Let's see. Jordan is the chick. She's the booby dancer.
The triathlon / booby dancer.
She's a booby dancer.
Hey, good for her.
With no boobs, I might add.
Yeah. Then they got, who's the one guy? Joshua?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the gay guy? Oh, no, that's Curtis.
No, isn't the gay guy the black man?
No. Curtis. Curtis is like the Asian guy. He's kind of Asian.
The Asian guy who's in the professional chorus.
Choir,
whatever.
Thing, and he's just... I was looking at him. He does have the gay face as per Spaz. I'm reverting to Spaz and saying yes, the gay face. Then,
hey, I'm gay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Brittany is the, what is she? The one with the pink hair?
Yeah, she's the one with the pink ponytail.
Yeah, and she's allegedly a virgin.
She's a virgin.
Allegedly.
She's a closet lesbian.
Yeah, William is the black guy who shaves his head every day, and he curses like a mother effer because I was watching on the internet this morning, and he's talking as he's shaving his head, and it's just F this and S that. So he's kind of entertaining.
He is the first to go.
Wait a minute, you think William, the black guy, is going to be the first guy to go?
He is the first to go.
Why is that?
Mark my word.
Why is that?
I'm just saying, he's the first to go. You'll see.
All right.
Anthony, I'm just, making a comment. He's a little too cocky.
Cocky?
As they're closing the door last night, he had to jump back out and...
Cassandra, the black girl on the show.
Oh, man, I want to get in her pants.
Really?
Yeah.
What? She's got some set of cans on.
What about that so-called beauty queen from Washington?
Yeah, well, we'll get to her. But Cassandra, like they were showing her saying goodbye to her friends and stuff, she's in some posh, townhouse with her friends, very diverse friends, let's say she has. Mm-hmm. She's shopping all on Fifth Avenue, on Madison Ave. She comes from some cash, I guess. And then there's Joshua, who's pretty nondescript.
Which one is he?
I don't know.
The surfer dude from California with the what was it? The Daffy Duck smile or whatever? They explained him as?
Yeah. And Eddie, he's another kind of nondescript guy at this point. And then Jamie, the beauty queen.
With the plastic face.
Where did she... Beauty queen of where?
Mars.
Well, yeah. I wasn't seeing it. And
she's an outer space beauty queen. She's self-nominated and self-crowned.
She said she was Miss Washington 2000. And they show the clip of her being crowned. Mm-hmm. And it's like, all right, she kind of has that plastic look of a beauty queen from Washington. But then they show her now and it's like, oh, she must have ate runner-up number 1. Because something went right to her ass. And she was talking with the black guy, William, when they were in the bathroom this morning, and William's explaining how a black man shaves his head, and the shaving plights of black men and ingrown hairs. And she's just kind of standing there watching, and she wanted to walk away, because it was just like, who cares? And she's questioning him. What does that mean, the follicle? You're like, she's about as smart as a box of rocks. I'd be looking for her to get tossed out.
Cripple guy is hopping around again. He was making moves on the black girl.
I'm looking at the gardening cam right now. There's 2 people in the garden. They have to grow their own vegetables, and there's chickens for eggs and stuff.
And I were talking. We're wondering if one of the guys, snuck in some pot seeds, throw it in the garden.
Throw it in the garden.
When could you get pot? Maybe in a month if you're lucky?
Yeah, you probably get a little plant you could dry out in the oven or something like that. You got to understand,
you get a little weed of it.
These people have no phone, no TV, no radios, no watches, no internet,
no papers,
no newspapers,
books or magazines.
No outside interference at all. And this is just day one, and we've been watching going, oh my God, they're like rats in a maze. They are going to go after each other because there's no way you could have nothing to do with this collection of annoying people, too.
Yeah.
There's some really annoying people.
It's all fun and games right now. It's like they're all getting to know each other, but it's going to get ugly soon.
Give them a week.
A week. I give them a couple days, Ant.
Give them 3 days, and everyone's going to start killing each other.
Yeah, then you're going to see people starting to really get pissed off. Now, the whole thing is, like we were saying, I guess they choose 2 people as to candidates to get kicked off every couple of weeks, is it?
It's either every 2 weeks or maybe it's at the end of the entire show.
No. It's like either every week or every 2 weeks at the most.
Regardless, every week or 2 weeks. They pick 2 people, and then out of those 2 people, the audience votes who to kick out. So you could be a guy that's nominated by them to be kicked out every week and make it the entire show.
And I have this thing figured out.
That's the secret. You have to be the most entertaining person to the home audience. Forget about pissing off your roomies here.
Right.
I would be the guy that is, it's 3 o'clock, Anthony's beating it in the bathroom again.
Right.
I'd be known as, like, jerk it guy.
Right.
You know? Because who in the audience would kick off jerk it guy? He's the guy that just jerks it every day.
That entertains you, doing, like, naked cartwheels in the backyard, you know?
And just like a monkey, I'd be spanking it in the pool.
Right.
And then in the kitchen, and I'm going to town on the kitchen table. You would piss off, you would be nominated every single week by your housemates to get kicked off. But the audience would go, you can't kick out jerk it guy.
Right.
Yeah, doesn't anyone effing knock anymore? That would be me. You can't be Mr. Helpful or
Mr. Intelligent guy.
Mr. Intelligent guy.
Who cares?
You're going to be Mr. Sensitive guy. So the girls are all your friends. And you know what happened? The guys will kick you out.
If I was the one-legged guy, I would be just falling constantly.
Yeah. Just falling over.
And everyone at home we'd feel so sorry for him. We're not going to vote him out of the house.
I'd be try to get anal guy from the girls, and you're just like pinching ass and just being really inappropriate, but entertaining as hell to the home audience.
Sure.
They would love it.
I'd be monkey guy, just taking craps and throwing it on the wall.
Like Puck times 10. Throwing feces, yeah. Like the camera watches you take a dump and you just fling it at the camera lens. Get out of my face! I'm spanking guy. Look, he's spanking again.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't love that?
All right, Mike, we're going to let you go.
All right, guys, you suck.
Thank you.
How about we get a sketch going here? Mr. Jerk It Guy. Be in the house, yeah. And what he does is, he's always jerking. It'd be a funny sketch. Maybe, jerk it guy. Yeah, he's getting it in the pool and whatnot. Yeah. And maybe the gay guy.
AJ from Lindenhurst, New Jersey, Anthony. Insane. I have 6 windows open in my computer. All 4 cameras from Big Brother. Instant feedback and the O&A soundboard. This rocks.
Man, we've come a long way as far as entertainment goes. This is what it's all about. Really is. I mean, even if this show was on another network, I swear to God, I don't want it to sound like we're like,
I don't think people will hear that. Yeah. I mean, this is just amazing. Anthony, let me read a couple more here. JP from Jersey. Hey, already one of the chicks is complaining. She says she doesn't think anyone in the group are responsible enough for the garden.
What?
I would be fraternity guy at this thing.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. I'll run around naked, so,
right,
I'm
audience.
Wacky guy and stuff. I'm just going to worry about, how people perceive me on the goddamn, internet.
F the people that you're living with. Who, you want your life in their hands? No, the viewing audience. If you're popular and entertaining to the people at home, they will never vote you off. And you'll be in there.
Yeah.
Being stinky guy. You're just smelly guy. Someone said the rooms are just, those bedrooms that they got, they're very small, they don't look well ventilated, and there's like 5 beds in each room. It's gonna smell like farts and feet in like a week.
Let's go to Anthony. Anthony, what's up?
Oh, hey, man.
Hey.
I just gotta say, with this crippled guy, this one-legged guy,
yeah,
I hate the sumbitch.
Already?
Already, because not only is he going to win $500,000, but he's banging that really hot chick.
Yeah, the hot chick from Germany, his long-distance relationship.
I don't think he's going to win because I think he's annoying. I think he's annoying, but he's not good enough for the viewing audience to want to hold on to also. He seemed a little bossy. He was telling a guy earlier today when they should cut the grass and how they should skim the pool afterwards. I think he's going to be bossy guy, and that's not entertaining.
He hasn't smiled yet. He's got that attitude like, the world owes him something.
He brought like a suitcase full of pictures of his chick, and he's showing all the other guys in the room pictures of his chick doing underwear modeling ads. It's like, I'd be like, hey, can I borrow this? I'm Jerk It Guy.
I'm Whack Off Guy. Right.
Remember me? I'm Jerk It Guy, so I'm going to go in the bathroom right now with a picture of your girlfriend.
James from Verona, the chicks on Big Brother should have a lesbo session every night at 8.
Well, I was getting a little, I thought we were going to see something going when they all went into the room to change into their outfits for the little video.
Mm-hmm.
And one girl took her pants off, and she had little black panties on, and then she took her shirt off, and she was in a bra. So I think boobs aren't far off.
We're getting close. Alex from the Bronx, Anthony. Hey, O&A, have you noticed that Big Brother is a lot like The Sims? I was saying that in the back office.
Yeah.
You don't control them, but it's like The Sims. You see them moving around.
You're just watching. Oh, look, they're working in the garden.
Right, getting their food
he's
together.
Swimming.
Let's go.
CT girl. Who do you think the CT girl is going to be? The one that makes it seem like she wants to get laid? And even the wacky neighbor guy seems to think he's going to get laid.
The virgin.
The virgin,
with the purple hair.
She's got the wig on right now.
She'll be CT girl.
She just went in the house.
Who's going to be TF girl?
TF girl, the black girl.
Yeah, without a doubt.
She's got the TF-able tees.
And why don't we do this?
I'm tired of the garden cam.
Why don't we do this? The phones are exploding. Everyone has a comment about Big Brother. If you're on hold, please stay there. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go right to the phones next. If you want to comment about Big Brother, what you've seen so far, I know it's early on in the game, but give us a call. 212-757-1027.
Have you ever seen the people that listen to the show?
Opie and Anthony.
Toothless, drunken white trash. Hi, you guys are all...
1027 WNEW.
Well, we're back checking out BigBrother2000.com, Anthony.
Yeah.
Bill, have you checked out Big Brother yet?
No, not yet.
It debuted last night. It's the talk of the country, pretty much.
Yeah, see, this here is the video. I got it up on my computer over here. It's 10 guys, 10 guys and girls. 5 each?
Yes.
Yeah, 5 guys, 5 girls, in a house in L.A., cameras everywhere, bathroom, bedrooms, everywhere. And they can't leave the house, so it's not like the real world.
Okay.
It's on 24 hours a day on the internet, and then 5 days a week on TV. They do an hour show. So we're just waiting. It's like the first day, so they're all, smiley and just met you.
Right.
After a couple of weeks, when they start stinking and getting in each other's faces, it should get really interesting. And maybe start banging.
and they don't have a phone, no TV, no computer.
There's nothing. No entertainment.
Basically, there's nothing except them.
The Daggers should be coming out week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I say by the weekend.
They start getting pissed off. Look, they're all sitting around in the living room just like, oh, now what are they, dancing? How long will that last? All right, we did the dancing. We went in the pool. We tended to the garden. We all sat and talked. And then what? You got to either screw or fight.
Right.
And you know how this concept works, Bill? Like once a week or once every 10 days, all the people in the house get together, and they pick 2 people they want out of the house.
Okay.
And then it's up to the viewers, you and I think they're going to have a phone number, and we call in and decide out of those 2 people they picked, which one should leave the house.
Okay. And then the other one gets to go back and live with the same people again and maybe get voted out again next week. But the thing is, the viewers have to pick who they really want thrown out of the 2 people. So I would think if you're interesting to the viewer, you would stay in. So I would be jerk-off guy. Hated by the housemates, right? But loved by the viewing audience because, oh, my God, we can't vote out jerk-off guy.
Because he's entertaining as hell.
Who would vote him out?
Right. You got a bunch of these people, they're just, they're being intellects.
Where's he going to leave it now? Yeah. Today, Where's J.O. guy going to leave it today? I swear to God, I would run around this house just doing it everywhere. Living room, kitchen, shoes. It's like, oh, my God, it's on my shoe. It would look like that scene out of Turner and Hooch where the dog shakes his head.
Damn, is that good?
Yeah, I just stole it from Bill.
Oh, really? I'd be throwing feces guy.
How would the viewing audience vote out throwing feces guy? No way.
You're at work. You're checking out this whole mess on the internet. You see a guy throwing feces all over the house. Why in the hell would you vote him out?
Really? No, the housemates. Every week you'd be up for one of the guys to get thrown out.
Right.
They can't throw out J.O. guy.
I wouldn't shower the whole time I was there.
Stinky J.O. feces guy.
Right.
Oh, my God. Imagine they come out one morning, the birds are chirping. They go out into the backyard, the sun's in their eyes, so they're squinting. They kind of rub, look. just to see you smiling, waving, and peeing in the pool? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Morning.
There's Opie jumping on the furniture, throwing feces.
Why not? Like you get on the couch and do that thing that Chihuahuas do to scratch their butt, all naked.
The poodle shuffle.
The poodle shuffle. J.O. guy sneaks up on sleeping housemates. Yeah. Come on, now that's entertainment.
But right now, instead, we got the one-legged guy talking to the Asian gay guy.
Yeah.
We're already convinced the Asian guy's gay, by the way.
I got this camera shot that someone sent me from this show where I got 4 cameras in one. So I'm kind of looking, check it out.
You can check out all the shots they got
cam.
to offer. Very good.
But still, nothing like what was going on earlier with a teen girl.
Right.
Sitting here.
Hello.
Carrie, what's going on?
What's up, man? Hey, listen. All right, this virgin on the show is going to drive me absolutely out of my mind. What do you guys think is going to happen with her?
Oh, the pink-haired one?
Yeah.
Virgin's not going to get laid. I think the housewife's going to get laid.
Yeah, I was thinking that, too.
I think gay guy is going to get stumped by the one-legged guy.
What do you call it? I'm not a racist or anything, but I really think that they should put the 2 black people up first or whatever, so that's voted up. I think there's a lot of political, some politically incorrect.
Well, yeah, I think the black guy's going to be the first voted out of this place.
You think so?
You know, how could they vote off somebody if, let's say, he was anal rape guy? You know, the rest of the house would just be in fear. They wouldn't even sleep. And it would add to the tension. And the video would be great at night because you'd watch him walking around like cowering in the corner because anal rape guy is walking around.
I would just be...
Guy, anal rape guy. Anal rape guy in there.
I would just be psychopath guy. I'd have that, that glassy stare and just walk around the house with a knife.
Not say a word.
Not say a word. Don't threaten anyone. Just have the knife and that faraway look in your eye and just keep walking around the house.
Or just pace back and forth with the knife, cursing under your breath.
Right.
I'm going to get them. You son of get out of my face.
Let's go
Kooky guy.
Let's go to Joe. Joe, you're next on NEW. Talking about Big Brother. Joe, let's go. Joe.
If I was going to be on that show, every time I took a dump, I wouldn't flush because the camera focuses right on the bowl.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a camera right over the toilet bowl. They said they're not going to use it for people going to the bathroom. It's just if some people decide to use that as their private area, they're going to flip the camera on. But, yeah, sometimes they just go to it. So if there's a big load in the bottom of the toilet, I would just throw some Snickers bars in there, smear some on the seat.
Screw that, throw them in the pool.
But it's not so bad.
Throw them in the pool, yeah.
Just J.O. guy. How's that? You're just taking a leak on their vegetables. You come out, they have chickens for eggs. You're just having sex with one of the chickens. Hey, I gotta get some.
No, you just chop the head off the chicken one a day. They keep telling you not to do it every day.
Leave it in one guest's bed, the chicken head. Yeah, who's gonna vote him out?
Right.
The entire cast would, but no viewers would vote that.
Of course.
Come on.
Instead, you got these people trying to impress each other with their intellect.
I'm gonna try to make it being, the guy that helps out, or I'm going to be the intellectual guy, or I'm going to be the guy that vacuums the pool. No, you got to be chicken effer guy.
Boring.
Chicken effer guy doesn't get voted out. Every day, you got another chicken on your jock.
Jason.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Jason, what's up?
I'd have to say I definitely have to go with the Phantom Crapper guy.
Phantom Crapper guy?
Maybe leave a little floater in the pool or something when no one's looking.
Yeah. You got to do something outrageous to get our attention if we're going to be checking this out on the internet.
All right, you guys suck.
Thank you, Jason.
You got to be the guy who, because remember Puck on The Real World? He was the guy that was obnoxious, and he got voted out of the house and that wasn't even part of the show. They voted him out of the house because he was obnoxious.
Yeah.
If they got to vote out 2 people and then the audience selected, do you think Puck would have been voted out? No, because he was the obnoxious guy that you tuned in to see, call the other one Chubbs. Or
Real World sucked after they
So
voted him out.
If you're outrageous, believe me, the guy that you get to know his name without even having to see his picture, that's who's going to win this.
Timmy from Iowa checking in.
Timmy!
Syndication Underground working, obviously, today. Hello to everyone all over the country. Iowa. That's very illegal.
That's all G and whatever else goes on in this studio.
Yeah, that was an impression, Trey. The Chinese guy said he was gay before, Anthony.
No, he didn't.
That's what Timmy from Iowa was saying.
Maybe on today's show? Because I saw last night he said he had dated and had a girlfriend, he said.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's name is Bill. Or Bob.
Let's go to Bill. Speaking of
Yo,
Bill.
what's up, guys?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, I want to get on the show and beat Tourette's guy. Just running around cursing nonstop.
Right, just walk around with a tick. Very
Bounce
good.
people off the walls.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Bill.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sock on the penis guy. Just walk around with a sock on.
Marcy, you're next.
Take a dump in the shower guy.
If I was to vote, I would vote off the guy with the one leg, because I don't think anybody's going to vote him off, even if he does something really outrageous, because what's going to happen, everybody's going to end up feeling sorry for him.
No, I think he's too bossy, and I think that'll get to some
I think
people.
he's obnoxious.
Yeah,
I think he's just obnoxious. I can do anything with one leg.
Yeah, I know. All he's doing is hopping around the backyard all day long.
It's so sick.
How many hours did you check this out today at work?
I checked it out only for half an hour.
Yeah.
But last night I watched the whole intro.
Right.
And it was just really, it was just so obnoxious.
Yeah.
And they all all smiling and all American, and it's nauseating.
Oh, you wait.
Really is.
You wait. Yeah, exactly.
It's got to get to the point where they just go insane.
Yeah. I would just vote out with the guy. I would just vote the guy with one leg out.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get the pity vote. Everybody's going to say, oh, we can't vote him out. But, he's going to end up being the most obnoxious. I have a very strong feeling.
How about put my sack on the bridge of your nose as your sleep guy? Now, who would vote that guy out? No one. How entertaining would it be if the people every night they went to sleep wouldn't know if they would wake up and some guy's yam bag would be on the bridge of your nose?
Jim, what's going on?
Always has a stiffy guy.
Hey, guys. Hey, O&A.
Hey, Jim, what's up?
I got a good one here. I think somebody should put Viagra in everybody's water one night on the show. Wouldn't that make an interesting episode?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Sitcom guy just got out of the pool. The neighbor guy. He's the married older guy.
Yeah.
He just got out of the pool.
We call him the wacky neighbor.
The black guy, his big thing is shaving his head every day, so he looks good for the ladies. And the beauty queen, who's got a chin like Jay Leno, and uses makeup by Spackle.
I'd be Hockaloogie on the ceiling guy and see who it falls down on.
See, that's good.
Steve says from Jersey he would be fake epilepsy guy.
Getting some sympathy. How about just simple fart guy? You just walk around the house. Hey, how you doing? No, nice to meet you. Where are you from? New York? Good, that's great. Well, I think maybe we have a lot in common.
And make believe nothing's going on.
Yeah, just fart around the house.
Yeah. Phil, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Great.
How about being cross-dressing guy, just going in all the women's clothes, just putting them on, walking around the house?
Who's going to vote that guy off?
Nobody would vote that guy off.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
How about like every day, you go into the bathroom and just, oh, God. Oh, my ball. Can I get in there?
What a great concept, though, man. They've been talking for like 10 straight hours.
Yeah, that's what it is. They've been just talking. And you know when you go to a party, you've been to some 10-hour parties, 12-hour parties where you're just hanging, talking with people.
First few hours are cool.
Right. And then when you leave after 10 or 12 hours, it's like, oh, cool, it's nice to be home or go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
These people have nowhere else to go.
Right.
So they're just going to hang out and talk, and then you know what's going to happen? There's going to be that silence, like the lull. They've already talked about their lives to each other. All right, so what do you want to do now?
Let's go into the bedroom for a while.
Yeah. No, Rick, you ass. You can't be show me your C guy.
Jesus. Danielle from New York. I would be the used tampon in the fridge girl.
Yeah, the girls could do stuff too.
Chris from Greenwich, Connecticut. I want to be random leg humping guy. Gonzo from wherever. I'd be the skid mark guy. Phantom teabag guy.
How about not wash my booty for 3 months, girl?
Mike from Jersey. How about right on the walls and blood guy? How about shave my yam bag at the breakfast table guy?
That's a good one. Shave my yam bag at the breakfast table guy. Leave your schlong print in the ice cream guy. Imagine, or in any soft thing like butter or the cream cheese. They just open up the fridge and there's your schlong print.
They got it all wrong.
Who's going to kick that guy out?
Mike, what's up?
Hey, how about try to orally pleasure yourself, guy? You get closer and closer as time goes on.
Yeah, everyone else is having a normal conversation on the couches, and you just bend over backwards and try to get it going.
Touch the back of your ears.
And don't even tell them what you're trying to do, you know?
Have sex with the roomie's pillow guy. You'd be guaranteed the $500,000 prize.
Yeah.
You'd be in it right at the end.
But instead, they're just sitting around talking.
Who cares? You gotta get started. You gotta get away from the crowd. That's how race car drivers win. You pull away from the crowd. You have to make yourself stand out. These people are just sitting there talking.
I'd be pick and flick guy. Ken from White Plains. Tulio from New York. I'd be King Gimp guy and just flop around and eat off the floor. But come on, you wouldn't vote that guy out, right?
I put 100 pubes in the soap guy.
Let's go to...
You can't be punch the girl in the sea guy. You just walk around giving an uppercut. I said uppercut.
Danielle, what's up?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
We're laughing.
I got to this perfect cast member. Would never ever get kicked off the show. They'd probably give her a spin-off.
Yeah.
That would be bisexual nymphomaniac chick.
Bi-nympho chick. Yeah, just lesbo sex the whole time.
Oh, definitely. She'd never leave. They'd give her a spin-off. She'd have the longest running series.
Very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
The chicks should just be, go into a room where there's, no one around and just start flashing the camera.
Yeah.
Just start teasing the internet audience. Rick.
What's hanging out of my intimates girl? Walking around the place with a short skirt like a spatula. Yeah. She ain't getting kicked out. Marionettes. Fantastic.
Well, you get the point.
Yeah. I think we do.
That would be the way to win this damn show.
Mole guy spends all the time digging tunnels all over the backyard. Drink urine guy.
I would just be out of my mind guy. I would just do wacky
everything,
off the wall crap. Keep them guessing.
Taking dumps on plate guy.
What's he going to do this week?
Or wipe with another guy's towel guy. Take a leak in the corner.
Wiping and roll it back up guy.
Used rubber in the mayo jar guy. That's horrible.
They're laughing out there.
Golden shower guy. Cleveland steamer on the glass table. Shave your anal hair in the cake and explain why, guy. That's Ryan. Listening from Chicago, Opie.
All right. Hello, Chicago.
Just as simple as hand down the pants guy. Just walk around all the time with your hand down the pants. Leave a batch in the pool guy.
Yeah. We're running another bit into the ground, but okay.
Bobby, what's up?
I got one for you guys.
I bet you do.
I wanted to be Chop Stumpy's other leg off guy.
That's horrible.
Very good. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
They're all funny.
Ray, what's going on?
I got one.
Yeah.
about steals the girl's panties and then tries to guess by the smell when the next cycle is guy.
Jesus.
Hey, you guys drive me this stuff.
You gotta be as outrageous as possible.
Very good.
Hey, have a good day, guys.
Thank you, Ray.
Bye.
All right.
Put my head through random wall guy. Just walk around the house and occasionally put your head through a random wall. That would work. Sculpt my feces into other members of the cast and leave it on respective pillow as peace offering guy. Spread sack with thumb and forefinger. Run around house screaming, "Oh my God, a bat guy."
All right, Bill. Disappearing hamster guy. They don't have hamsters.
Unload on a flat surface and smash it with an encyclopedia guy.
All right, we got to take a break, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should take a little break and move on with other
God
things.
damn, some of these listeners got some funny stuff.
And I'm sorry, but we got to go back to this bit. Tulio from New York again. I'd be mysterious rash guy and show everyone my rash and ask what they think it is. Some guy from Jersey. I'd be the, what are we going to do about this guy?
All right, Mike from Rockville Center is hump the turkey guy. And then Justin from Long Island, play helicopter with my wang guy. Imagine that guy. Waka. Look at me.
That's funny. That's funny.
Like my farts guy.
All right.
Oh my God.
Like a mark.
Find the girl. Well, they are in there for 3 months. So you got to figure all the girls will have to go through 3 cycles. You could be find the girl's tampon guy and then hide it guy.
Make wind chimes out of the tampons. Out by the pool.
Hang a towel on my junk and walk around guy. Pull a tooth a week with pliers guy. Stain from Jersey. That's a good one. Maybe he wouldn't get voted out.
No.
Crapped his pants and doesn't care guy.
212-757-1027.
Hello. Opie and Anthony.
One is funny. One is sick.
I hated my grandma.
1027 WNEW.
I'm even better than that, Dad. Unlocked his face. We need to gather more information about this new planet. Don, you take my 16-year-old blonde daughter out in the chariot for the rest of the day. Penny, you stay here with me. And Will, you and the robot go out into the uncharted wilderness and take this mincing boy-hungry pedophile with you.
Be quiet, sir. Oh, you're very naughty.
Yes. Oh, dear. That was on Family Guy, right?
Family Guy. Yeah, I was watching that.
That didn't fit.
Well, I'm open-minded enough to realize that a lot of people over the years have goofed on Lost in Space and the fact that Dr. Smith was banging young William or something. You know, I'm not going to sit and cry.
It never really happened.
Yes.
It was all a figment of imagination.
I'm not going to sit and cry.
Anthony, what's up?
I got to say, Regis today was the funniest thing. Because this whole thing comes out with him boning some other chick like 8 years ago, and now he's just uncomfortable on his own show.
Yeah. Oh, you know why? Because it's all true.
In the paper.
And he had to deal with his wife and everyone.
Oh, you know, he's denying it. His lawyers are denying it. Everyone's denying it. But you know something? If it's in the paper like this, and this woman says she has her diary and dates and there's pictures of them together, I'm willing to believe it.
when you put yourself out there.
When you put yourself out there, people, I can't believe it, Gelman. They caught me. Years later, they caught me. I couldn't stand it. Fantastic. When you're there with Joy for so many years and a voluptuous cheerleader comes up, you gotta bang her, Gelman.
Who wants to bang a cheerleader?
I do.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if you read,
she's got a hot little body on her, too. You see the picture in the Post?
My God, she's got
sunning
some
herself
cans.
with those huge, firm boobs.
Well, she put on a little bit of weight from her younger days, but it seems to have all gone to the right spots.
She's definitely doable still, though, Anthony.
She's got like the big boobs, and there's Regis, a picture of him next to her.
Look, I'm laughing.
They didn't have intercourse, is what she's saying. Which I'm remembering now when the whole Monica Lewinsky thing went down.
Yeah.
Went down with Clinton, and they were talking about it on Live with Regis and Kathy Lee. And Regis always looked a little squirmy as they were talking about it. And everybody thought it was because, Regis doesn't want to get really deep into that kind of thing, and it embarrasses him. But the truth of the matter is, he was in the same boat. Mm-hmm. There's the married guy getting oral and giving oral.
It looks like they were doing a little 69.
And saying that it isn't sex.
That's a visual.
And it wasn't cheating.
To have in my brain.
I love it. I got bury my head in that and in there. I can't believe you, Gelman. You got to move your head all around. Get your face involved. Come on.
My tongue is numb.
I know how to eat it. Just grab a hold of that there. Now shake it like a pom-pom, you bitch. Shake it.
Yeah, I guess she was, a cheerleading coach?
Yeah, it just says the buxom ex-cheerleader. Maria Majaric?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Back in 1991.
Be aggressive. B-E aggressive.
Let's read some of her diary, shall we?
I guess she didn't do well on her SATs either.
October 27th, 1991. I met him in his dressing room. He was nice enough to take a picture with me. There you go, the first little encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few days later, November 1st. Wow. Oh, she says wow. Ripping us off, Opie. You wouldn't believe this. Regis called. He's so fun to talk to. Such a Dahmer, I guess, Notre Dame fan. That was only a couple of days later, so I guess she slipped him her phone number for him to call. And they talked. And then April of 92, a few months later, after a Notre Dame basketball team played in a New York tourney, he kissed me that day. Ooh. I was startled by it. I was both flattered and intimidated. I was exhilarated by the fact of who he was.
I'm Regis. Look at me. I grab you and I'm going to shove my tongue down your throat, you whore. Come on, suck it.
And then 2 months later, in June, after a trip to New York to talk with a publisher about a book on cheerleading. A book on cheerleading. Wow. We went back to his office, and before I knew it, he had his arms around me and kissed me. It was great.
Yeah. Suck it. I love it. Well, she came in with those huge cans. You see, Joy, she's a stick figure. I need something with thighs to press against my ears, Gelman. Rah, rah, sit, boom, bah, stick it in my face, you whore.
About 4 months later, after an October 8th football game in South Bend, as soon as I walked in the door, he was all over me.
I'm a madman. Look at me. I couldn't hold myself back. It's amazing.
Defense.
No, she had none. How could you defend against the Regis member? You just won it. I pulled out my junk. She went at it like my contained oxygen, and she was drowning. That old cat.
That's in the diary?
No. It says, he was all over me. We did every intimate thing two lovers can do, except intercourse. It might seem strange, but we were both married, and we felt we weren't really committing adultery if we didn't have actual intercourse.
Oh, hello. Well, come here. Come into my room.
I'll just get... Oh, there you go. Let me unleash this. Oh, yeah. Little prison lube. I learned that from Gelman. Now, suck it, you whore! It's okay, Joy, it's okay. It's not intercourse. For $32,000. What is sex without being intercourse and not cheating? Oral! Suck it! You need a lifeline? Here's one, it's in my pants. And then after their last tryst in the fall of 93, wow, so that went from 91 to 93. Couple of years, Regis got hold of me and told me, I'm in room such and such. So I guess she went to his room. Mm-hmm. We were very passionate, as always, and stayed together for hours. He really made me feel like a woman. All right? Now put two and two together there. He made her really feel like a woman. Mm-hmm.
I do believe he's good at the oral.
Without intercourse, right.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta dig in. You can't be afraid, Gelman. You gotta get in there. Use it all. Oh, I love it.
And love it. You missed the best quote.
Where's that?
Regis had me stripped naked and put my fur coat back on.
Where's that?
He loved that coat. We made love. It was pure, raw, raging sex.
Wait, that sounds like intercourse.
Lots of kisses everywhere and very passionate. We didn't have intercourse. Everything but.
I'm like the GIF. I wanted to give her anal, but I couldn't.
Because that would be wrong.
That would be cheating. So I just dug in. I dug in like she was a bowl of Captain Crunch.
Oh. You think he did boogaloo when he was digging for the pearl?
I was digging.
Eating ain't cheating.
Right, Gelman. Eating ain't cheating. Let me get in the canyon here. Hello? Yodel-odel-hee-hoo. Look at me. I dive in head first. I got my whole head in here, Gelman. It's huge. It's like a cathedral. Boogaloo, I'm over here now. Get me a snorkel. I'll be down here for hours. All right, bitch, now your turn. Suck it. Suck it. All right, it's time to go. Look what I did to you again. You cheerleader whore. So it seemed, who would think? Could you picture that? The girl's looking down and seeing Regis' head. How you doing? Hello, how's it feel? Well, tell me.
Put on the coat.
You put on that coat, you whore. Put it on. Yeah, so that's why he looked kind of squirmy, I guess, when they would talk about that whole thing. I wonder if Kathy Lee knew. And they talked about it.
Well, there's a couple other things in the story. She also has in the diary Regis telling her how much she hated Kathy Lee and how she talked about the kids.
Oh, really? Well, that's a given.
So that's in there. Well, yeah, I guess it is a given.
Okay, now get around back. This is called the Rusty Trombone. I love it. I'm gonna let me dig in here, and I'm gonna give you a thumb. Is that cheating?
Do you think both Regis and Frank gave anal to the same chick? Kevin wants to know.
He took the back door, I took the front, and we played cards on a back. Wonderful.
With tudes.
But I think every time we open our mouths, we're pissing someone off.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. We're out of control. We're so wacky.
All right, knock it off. 1027 WNEW.
Anthony, you got a great instant feedback here. Yes. From Mark from Jersey. This morning I was flipping through the channels and I passed by MSNBC.
Yeah.
While Mr. Imus was on. Imus made his return to radio this morning.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The guy is so feeble now that he wears oxygen to do his show. Why doesn't the guy put his other foot in the grave? Let me tell you something. We do want to welcome Mr. Imus back to the radio airwaves, but yeah, I saw the same thing this morning. It was a mess.
Yeah, perhaps you should start slow and just maybe do the radio show and wait on the CNBC thing until at least there's no medical equipment in the studio.
Right.
I don't think it's a good thing to turn on a radio show on the TV and see medical equipment.
If you want to see a freak show, turn on MSNBC tomorrow morning. This is what I saw. I was flipping around, and I didn't even know he came back today, and I'm like, Imus, rerun, whatever. And I realized quickly that it wasn't a rerun because he was talking about the Roger Clemens beanball to Mike Piazza's head. Okay. Yeah. What you saw on TV was Imus. He hasn't shaved in about 4 weeks.
Oh, no.
So really scraggly, gray beard.
The gray beard,
pasty white skin, really thin in the face, okay?
Losing weight, being in the hospital, sure.
Wrinkles all over his face. The biggest cowboy hat I've ever seen.
A big, giant fag cowboy hat.
It doesn't even fit his head. It's just huge, okay? Yeah. He's got sunglasses on, and the cowboy hat is pretty much hiding his whole face as he's trying to do radio this morning. And he looks up, and just like that guy said on the instant feedback, he has breathing tubes in his nose. You know when you see, like, Grandpa in the hospital, and he's got the plastic breathing tubes in his nose?
And the rubber tube, it goes over your ears and to an oxygen tank.
Right. That's how he was doing his show today.
No, you know.
That's how he was doing his show today.
Oh, my God. See, now, no one would know this if it was just the radio.
Right. Why would you agree to that? God forbid something happens to us and you know, we have to come back on the radio. And let's say they're broadcasting a show on TV. Would you ever agree to have your, sick face on the tube while you're recuperating?
Bernard, wheel the gurney up to the microphone. Could you do that? It's 7 o'clock on the Imus in the Morning program. Hey, McCord, check my pulse. So to see the wait a minute, I'm feeling a little fibrillation. Bernard, get the paddles. 7:05, Imus in the Morning program. What? Could someone dial up my oxygen a little bit? And I need a bigger fag cowboy hat. Some of my neck fat is turning green. I need the bandana. Wait. Did you see the Met Yanks? 7:06, Imus in the Morning program. What's So, what was I saying? Did you see the Met Yankee games?
Yeah, I think you were talking about Roger Clemens beaming Mike Piazza.
I'm in perfect health. McCord, grab the paddles. 7:07, Imus in the Morning. How the hell am I supposed to do a program when I'm dying? Moby Worm coming to get you, baby. You see the bandana I have around my neck?
Yes,
it's
I do.
Hiding a trach tube. And my big fat cowboy hat is hiding a power generator that's keeping my heart going. Why does my equipment keep turning on?
Your equipment is malfunctioning, Mr. Imus. Bill, what's going on? Bill.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I was wondering if the whole new oxygen tube, that's called the nasal cannula, but I was wondering if that was one of the props for his characters, because doesn't Imus use characters?
Mr. Imus uses characters.
Yeah, Mr. Imus uses characters.
Did you see that this morning?
No. I got
a radio show with the breathing tubes, man.
That's got to be a real drag.
It's
just brutal.
It is brutal. It was kind of sad to watch.
Maybe he's practicing for like a telethon or something.
Right.
Yeah, send your money into the Imus in the Morning Get Well program.
Yeah. All right. So you want to talk about Clemens, you said, Mr. Imus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it was a beanball. Yeah. I think he really, shut up. You get me all upset. Get the paddles, Bernard. Get the paddles. That feels better. I think I'm back on rhythm. Where's my horse? Destiny. Come on, Destiny. There it is, baby. Someone shoot that goddamn horse. Whoa, Destiny. Someone turn my machine. Thank you. 5 minutes into my program. I've already had to be revived 5 times. Uh-oh. What the hell's that? Double heartbeat. Someone shock me. Bernard, grab the paddle. McCord, grab the paddle, you jerk. Someone, please. Help me. That's better. Imus in the morning. 7:07. God damn, this is painful. I'm truly a shock jock. You gotta shock me every goddamn 5 minutes just to keep me alive, baby. Yeah. Oh, Destiny. Yeah, baby. Collapsed lung coming to get you.
Well, I'm
packing up my big fat cowboy hat and head out west. Gonna try to ride a horse with my brother and sell some salsa, baby. Destiny. And then I'm gonna get bucked off and crack some ribs. Shock me. Oh, baby. Yeah. Snake some tubes down my nose, baby. Why the hell is a 60-year-old man on a horse? Oh, shot me, Bernard. Because I want to be a cowboy, baby. Someone check my colostomy bag. Cowboy, baby. Yeah, my jaw's wired shut. Cowboy, baby. Riding at night and laying in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Whoa! Mr. Imus. Mr. Imus. Oh, you're there.
Oh, hell, my equipment went. Oh, my God, I just noticed those MSNBC cameras are on.
All right.
I didn't get to hear his show this morning, though. It was painful. I'll tune in now tomorrow just to see
I encourage
him with the tube.
I encourage everyone to tune in tomorrow. Check out Imus with the breathing tubes trying to do a radio show.
Yeah.
It's a prop act.
It's a prop act now, yeah.
He looks like Mr. Burns.
They act like a-hole braggarts.
We are the best.
1027.
Don't try
WNEW.
There was an article in the paper today, Hollywood just freaking out because they see what's going on with Napster and, everyone burning their own CDs and stuff. Mm-hmm. They don't want the same thing to happen with DVDs.
Oh, it'll happen once...
I guess there's what, there's code on the DVDs or something? Mm-hmm. And there's supposedly programs out there or websites that you can go to and figure out how to get rid of the coding.
Yeah, and you could download full movies off the internet. It's kind of, it sucks now because the bandwidth problems. It's hard to transfer that much information.
It's just not as easy as, doing the music thing, right?
But music was almost impossible. Just
a year ago?
Music was,
maybe 6 months ago.
They're coming up with new ways to compress this stuff and get it across. And before you know it, sure, real-time movies will just, you'll do what you do on Napster. You hop on a site, you pop in an actor or a movie title or director or something, and all these choices of movies will come up. You punch down on it, and there it is.
Yeah.
You burn it to a disc, you pop it in your DVD player, and there you are, watching a movie at home. Who does that screw? Everyone. Blockbuster, Hollywood, F them all. F them all. I love this.
Speaking of movies, you got a nice little present today from Steve C.
Yes.
Got to thank Steve C. from FoundryMusic.com.
The Jaws DVD.
I heard you guys talking about that the other day, so I figured I'd...
I watched it last night.
Eyes roll back. Lifeless eyes like a doll's eye.
I was laughing because they were doing the whole autopsy on the dock scene.
Yeah, where they cut over
This is amazing because I got the speech pretty close, but Ant's got it word for damn word.
Oh, the mayor.
Yeah, do the mayor.
That was the mayor.
Look, fellas, let's be reasonable. This is not the time nor place to perform some kind of a half-assed autopsy on a fish. And I will not stand by while you cut that thing open and watch that little Kittner boy spill out all over the dock.
Little Kittner boy.
That's good, Anthony.
I want them strung up by their Buster Browns.
He's the best. The mayor's the best.
Yeah, really.
And the greatest part.
We might have to get some mayor clips from Jaws.
Yeah, we should. I love when the mayor finally realizes that there is a shark problem. And Brody gets him to sign the paper, and he's just in the hospital. Well, I thought it was okay. The beach. Brody, he's all screwed up and everything. He's just wandering around. I can't wait to see this. I'm going to definitely watch this tonight.
It was cool. It was definitely cool.
And what do they got on here besides?
Making of. There's like an hour-long.
The making of was a lot of fun.
It was.
Cool.
They show you how antiquated that old shark was.
Yeah. Mechanical. No digital enhancement there, huh?
It just shows you, because all of the movies that are being released now have these elaborate digital effects, and this thing was this huge rubber shark machine. It was a huge machine on this huge metal pulley contraption. They had, and it would sink every time they put it in the water. It didn't work for like the first 3 months of production.
Yeah, I was watching Jaws last night, and I was looking really close to the shark. God, for when did that come out? 75, right?
I think. Yeah.
They did a damn good job. It doesn't. It still holds up to the test of time. That damn shark.
Huh. The little video game doesn't, though.
No.
Remember that? The little kid playing the video game?
Yeah, no.
Shark Attack or something, and little cartoon shark.
The making of is really interesting. You know the shark cage?
Yeah.
You know that was a midget in there?
Yeah, they put a midget in the shark cage.
Did you know that?
Took him down to Australia.
Yeah.
And, so that way the sharks that were swimming by would look bigger.
They would look just absolutely
huge. He was playing Hooper.
So.
Hooper! Ain't you watching it?
Now, I want those little paint-happy bastards caught and hung up by their Buster Brown.
I love that guy. We gotta get the mayor drops for our radio show. That's our latest project.
Used to swimming with bow-legged women.
Don't drink that.
All right.
Yeah, city hands from counting money all your life.
So, Ann, you'll enjoy that Jaws DVD. It's right up your alley.
Yes.
You wanted to talk about the Jaws exhibit at Universal Land?
How lame is the Universal Studios tour Jaws thing? The whole tour is
the whole tour blows.
Yeah. You get on these trams if you've never done this. I think everyone's done it at some point in their life. If you've ever been to California, or what's even worse than the California one, at least the California one, I think they actually used some of the sets.
I don't even believe that.
The Florida
car,
one.
the car from Back to the Future. Yeah. That's
no, that obviously isn't the one that was.
Oh
used.
yeah, that's the Blues Brothers car. Yeah, I believe that.
No, on the Universal lot, they did have Leave It to Beaver's house.
Right.
In California. Now, I think, Steve, do you know anything about that?
The Universal. I took that tour actually last October. So
in California or Florida?
In California, yeah.
Okay, and I think a lot of those sets
are legit.
Were used, or
sure.
They got like the facade from Psycho.
Yeah, they got the Psycho
with the little motels down below and stuff.
Facades. It's not like these full-blown houses.
No, it's just the fronts. Oh, and boy, the tram driver doesn't let you forget that.
These, of course, are called facades. As we drive around the back of the house, you'll notice that, oh, look, no walls. I guess June Cleaver couldn't get dressed in here. Which means false front facade. And now the Jaws exhibit. Look, and here we are in the lovely town of Amity. There it is. And look, there's the fisherman out there. You catch anything? Oh, my God, what's happened to him? His boat turned over, and he didn't even move. His legs didn't flail or nothing. He just turned right over and still holding his fishing pole. Then he got sucked into the water. Oh, my God. Oh, and we're heading right for him in our tram. Gee. We're really scared because you can see Jaws' head. You see the shark's head right under the surface of the water, not moving until that big machine behind him pushes him right towards our tram. Those of you to the left might want to get your cameras ready for this very spontaneous opportunity.
It wasn't even working the day we went.
No.
The tram just kind of drove by. The limp Jaws just sitting there. Out of the water, it's like, oh, great.
Now we're turning down New York Street, which is an exact replica of New York City. Bull.
Sure. Not even close.
Exact replica.
We're the Nigerians.
The funny thing is, Rick was one of the tour guides at Universal Studios. He used to do that. Do you remember any fun lines?
Yeah.
Okay, here. I got to hear some of the real lines.
How many times a day did you have to do this?
5 times a day. And
5 times a day.
Basically once an hour.
25 times a week.
All the roofs loaded on the tram. Let's hear. Okay, let me get in the mood.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sitting in the tram.
I'm sitting.
Universal Studios. I've been in a hot line for like 2 hours waiting with screaming kids, and I'm finally on the tram.
And here's Rick to entertain us.
And what kind of fun?
Cast your mind. We're in California.
Okay, we're in California.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Rick. You remember. You remember. Yeah, take that off so it's more like it was.
All right, welcome aboard the Universal Studios Hollywood Supertramp presented by Texaco.
You bitch!
The Supertramp presented by Texaco, is it? Universal Studios tour guide. I'm your tour guide, Rick. Did you say that? Come on, give it to us. I love it.
No, I wasn't a tour guide. It was a studio guide. I'm Rick. I'm going to be your studio guide, and Bob here's your driver. Give us to the horn, Bob.
I'm so excited to be here. This is great. I got my camera ready. I want to hear everything our studio guide Rick has to say, Opie, so don't be talking. I got my disposable camera ready. And I want to see the Psycho House.
I'm on my honeymoon.
5 Points, Texas.
What? What
As
do we
come up through 5 Points, Texas, you'll notice that the doors on one side of the street appear to be larger than the doors on the other side of the street.
Why is that?
Well,
Why?
that's because back in the 20s and 30s when they were making a lot of westerns, some of the actors weren't as tall as they should have been to portray these actors.
This is the speech. And you sit there like, oh, this is ponderous, epic ponderous.
And, of course, if you ever see one fly through one of those windows, don't worry, because they can pick it up and eat it because those windows are made with sugar.
Do we have the bus sound over there somewhere? Get it. Where's the bus sound, Rick? I got to get the whole thing. I'm almost feeling it. Like I was there. This is
That's
great.
amazing that he remembers that. I'm starting to have flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm remembering the whole thing.
Okay, Pookie.
Dude, it was horrible. Horrible.
All right, let's pull away now from the Western Street. Here we go. In our little tram.
And as we pull away from 5 Points, Texas,
don't laugh.
We'll be coming up on a small town you might know as Amity.
Now the music would start, right?
Yeah, then we have
we would have a little thing with a soundtrack so you can play different music for different sections.
Right,
yeah.
Right. So you go through Amity.
And we see Bob. Hey, Bob, how's the fishing today? Uh-oh, there goes Bob.
That's it.
Oh, the chinks would eat this up.
They'll snap and think, oh, it's Jaws.
Well, as we make our way around, we'll let somebody know that Bob's having a problem. Oh, what was that? And then the shark comes up.
And starts, like, chomping at the side of the thing
Right.
with water spewing out.
Yeah, I remember that.
But then it's real believable when Jaws backs up.
Yeah. If you look behind you, you see Jaws backing up into his original position. Now, what about maybe the Battlestar Galactica portion? Did they have that? The little tunnel?
Yeah, what else do you remember?
Oh, the tunnel.
Oh, the tunnel, yeah.
Actually, we more or less talked about it as it was the... you might remember this tunnel from the $6 Million Man when he ran after Bigfoot.
And you know that wasn't the tunnel they used. It's been on that damn tram ride. And then the...
King Kong. The King Kong ride.
Part, right?
They had the earthquake, too, with the...
Wasn't that with King Kong? The whole...
King Kong was on there, too. You come into the studio, they open up the doors, and then it closes behind you. Now we're in New York.
Tell us about the flood that comes down the hillside. And then the water opens up from the Ten Commandments.
All right, well, the flood is earthquake.
Right.
All right. So we pull into stage 54, I think.
Yes.
Which was a two-story stage. One of its kind.
There we go.
In Hollywood. And as we pull in...
Are you stoned, Mr. Guide Man?
You're laughing an awful lot. My young son here is saying you're stoned.
Well, don't worry, Hiroki. This thing will get very, very interesting in a minute.
Okay.
As you see, they've been doing some filming here. That's why you see some of the sets that have been set up. And
that was always a line of crap, too.
Yeah,
They would never film on the tram line, would they? That's retarded.
Actually, no, they did do filming for, like, what was the Beverly Hills Cop 3?
Yeah.
The real bad one?
Yeah.
When you see, like, the Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, because it was
robot.
supposed to be on the tour. So, of course, it was going to be filmed up. But none of them actually. I remember the first time I was on it, they go, and look, running in the background, that's Rock Hudson for his show McMillan and Wife. Like, what? Fancy crap. Hudson. There's Peter Falk.
Yeah.
Filming Columbo here at Universal.
So now we're in the earthquake stage.
Yes.
And that's when the doors close. You know, this is where we're doing some filming today. What was that?
Oh.
That was just a little rumble. Those are tremors. We get those all the time in California.
A clever ruse.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden it becomes like this big shaking thing. The truck from the top comes down.
Yes, and bursts into flames.
Right. And then the water comes and it floods it all out. And it's like, driver, get us the heck out of here.
The heck, because you can't curse. Wouldn't you just be like, oh my God! Oh my God!
Holy ass.
They were telling you can't do that because some of the people will actually freak out.
Oh, you should have done that. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't fake. Please get out of the tram and run towards the flaming truck that just fell and all the working machinery. Run for your life, Hiroshi.
Let's go to Jimmy. Jimmy, what's going on?
How you doing, guys?
We're doing well.
You know, I've actually done that tram ride myself, and it was pretty damn lame, I have to say. But there was one piece of that whole thing that made me turn white as a ghost.
What?
Do you guys remember the bridge?
The collapsing bridge!
Let our tour guide run us through the collapsing bridge, if you would please.
Now, as we come around to this bridge, you'll notice it's one of the oldest bridges here on the Universal Studios back lot, built in the 1920s, and it looks a little creaky, but we're going to try and sneak across it right now.
I remember that.
And as we come across, and then the trick is to keep talking like nothing's going on, and then all of a sudden the bridge drops.
Oh, yeah, because a couple of pieces of lumber kind of fall as you're rolling up to it, and then you get right on it, and the bridge kind of drops a couple of feet, it feels like. It's probably like 6 inches.
And then as you come off and go, that's just part of our falling bridge. You may have seen this on the $6 Million Man 4, The Bionic Woman. Remember when she jumped backwards, but her hair was going up while she was going down?
How do they train you for this, man? That's what I want to know.
Dude, it was an intense 4-week course.
Really? 4 weeks.
With a book about 6 inches thick that you had to memorize verbatim, all for $5.50 an hour. It sucked.
Well, it's all struggling actors anyway.
Right. They're going to make their mark.
So they could care less who they got because everybody's just like, oh, my God, I'm going to be working in a Hollywood studio.
Oh, a Hollywood studio. You're on the tram tour.
I'm getting churros for $1.50 less than the other guy.
Churros. We pass our bungalows. How about the bungalows?
That's Bungalow 54.
He knows it all.
This is where Lucille Ball would stay.
While she was getting banged by Fred Murray.
You should just lost your mind and just redid the whole tour.
That would be great.
That'd be hilarious.
Run for your life, people!
Let's see, what else was there? Oh, this was a favorite.
The Chinks love this one, too.
Oh, my God.
If they could understand you.
Oh.
As we come up, this is what is known as, what was it called? It was where they did all the horror movies. But I forget the exact name of it.
Yes.
And you'd be like, right through those walls, that's where, the Hunchback of Notre Dame came walking through, and that's where we first saw Dracula. And if you look up there right now, there's one right now. Wave to him, everybody. It's the Invisible Man.
Oh, that old gag. Wave, and then everyone to be waving?
Yeah.
All the roofs? That's the Invisible Man.
And then, of course, you got everybody with their cameras going, where is he? Where is he? click.
Did you just want to shoot some of those people?
Did you want to shoot yourself?
I just want to shoot myself.
And then, of course, we get to Anthony's favorite part of Universal. That's where Moses parted the Red Sea.
Yes. Oh, it looked just like it did in the movie. It's like a fountain you drive through. It's a friggin' fountain.
It's pretty pathetic.
Many gallons of water had to be used and pumped out of this.
Did you have to do the tour during Gay Day, Rick?
I don't think they had a gay day when I was
At
there.
Universal, no?
Gay day.
No, that's Disney.
Look, Rick feels at home talking into his little megaphone.
Yeah, you could. But the funniest part is, can you totally picture Rick doing this?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, with a big smile on his face, wearing a Universal Studios uniform.
With a name tag. It's the only time in my life I ever had to wear a name
And
tag.
wasn't there a break that you took, like where you got out of the tram and went into the props, little sound stage, and walked through it and then got back on the tram?
They stopped that like 2 years before I got
Why,
there.
people pilfering the props? I remember they would just parade a bunch of people through these things and this, you might recognize this lion or this jaguar figure was used in Back to the Future next to the big clock on the
They
clock.
actually charge extra for that now. When I was there, they have for $150 a person, they take you to the individual sets where they're filming
The personal tour.
Yeah.
Ah, great.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
Hey, man, I thought those rides were pretty damn good, except for King Kong.
You thought the Jaws ride was good?
Yeah, with the gasoline exploding and all that.
What, are you insane?
It doesn't take a lot to entertain you, huh, Anthony?
No.
All right, man. Thank you.
Hey, syndication when Sparrows gets his own radio show.
That might happen. He's
Hey,
good.
dog.
Yeah?
All right, thank you, buddy.
Later.
Bye. Jim, emailing in. Hey, Rick.
Yeah, where's my lame clip today?
Forget it. All right. Oh, this guy, Dave, knows the revolving tunnel Lee Majors fell into.
Where?
On line 8.
Line 8. Let's go to 8.
Dave, you have information on the rotating tunnel?
You remember the tunnel that spun around with the lights inside?
Yeah.
The lady told me the girl was giving the tour said Lee Majors got so disoriented that he couldn't shoot the whole scene. He kept falling down.
And that's a true story.
That is hysterical when you drive in that thing and
It's
you start
pretty
looking.
confusing.
It totally flips you over. It makes you feel like you're
It F's you up,
you're
man.
rolling.
That was the only part of this whole tour that was actually exciting.
Yeah, that because it did kind of do something to your senses.
Oh,
It kind of
you felt
F
like
you
you
up.
were flipping upside down.
But the rest of it, I love when they just drive you past their junk. And it's like, and this, some of these props, you see a plane here that was used in an episode of The $6 Million Man.
Or the giant
Everything
shoe.
is The $6 Million Man. The giant shoe, you might recognize from The Incredible Shrinking Woman. That was filmed here on Universal Studios.
And right there's the red Ferrari Magnum used to drive.
And it's just like this piece of crap laying on the side of the road.
It looks like cardboard.
It
Bunch
is
of
not.
dust all over it. They don't even take care of the props.
It is not.
Yeah.
I think you're lying. Did anyone call you a liar?
No.
You ever get anybody rambunctious? No? Pretty boring?
Pretty boring, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them couldn't speak the language, which
That's
was funny
great.
because most of the people that couldn't speak the language were the ones that decided to sit right in the first car with you. So you're trying to throw out your best stuff.
Your best stuff. I'm riffing on the Cleaver House.
I'm doing
I
the
ain't
top
getting
shelf
anything.
stuff here.
Right. I ain't getting anything from, the little Asian family or the Spanish people because they don't understand English.
You might recognize this as Delta House from the movie Animal House.
And right there is 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Oh, I gotta get a picture. And can you imagine, going home and pulling these pictures out in front of people? And this is the house that was used. Meanwhile, it just looks like you're taking pictures of people's houses. It doesn't look like anything. See this house? Yeah, please. Could you put the goddamn pictures away? It's another thing. The advent of the video camera is just... Do you ever see people in wherever, museums,
Wherever,
outside,
right here.
outside, videotaping
They
and
videotape the Hard Rock Cafe. We're right across from the Hard Rock. People will sit on the sidewalk and they'll get footage of the Hard Rock Cafe.
And you're saying to yourself, does he go home, pop this in, and go, gather round, people, gather round, check this out. It's the door of the Hard Rock Cafe in New York. Okay. It's on a little longer. Just hold it. See, I pan to the car trunk sticking out from above the door.
Right.
You see that? You see? It's a little longer now. Just be... There you go.
There.
Now here is
a shot of my wife in the subway waiting for the train to come.
Here it is.
Oh, my God.
You go to these places like Universal Studios and stuff, and people are, videotaping them buying a hamburger at the place.
Yeah.
Who's going to sit and watch this crap?
or the pile of lumber that is going to be the set for the Grinch That Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
But like, okay, but it isn't yet. It's just wood.
Did you see explaining to someone what that is? Do you know how many years worth of wasted videotape there is that no one will ever watch? That's just sitting in people's houses. Crap.
All right, and we got to take a break.
I used the video camera for like 10 minutes when I first got it. And you like videotape everything, and then you're like, that's
whatever. It's in the closet.
Screw it.
Well, that's the end of our studio tour. We thank you for visiting Universal Studios Hollywood. And remember, next time you're in Hollywood, have your people call my people. We'll do lunch.
You did not
wait a minute.
say that.
Hold, I got to ask Rick something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did they have you come up with your own little closing line, or did they give you a closing line?
No, we just kind of stole it from everybody else. So we kind of had a bunch that people were using, so they would just like pick whichever one you want to use.
So you're like a wannabe.
So you used that one. You didn't make that up yourself?
No.
You ripped some poor guy off.
Some poor Universal Studios tour guy got ripped off.
Well, yeah,
that was my line.
He got bumped up the backdraft, so I took his cake.
Great. Rick, the Universal Studios tour guide.
All right, Ant.
What kind of show is this? It was like somebody pouring hot wax in your ears until your brain was completely numb.
The Opie and Anthony Show. 1027 WNEW.
We have to go right to the phones, Anthony. What do we got? Jonathan Harris is on the line. Stop it. You may remember him as Dr. Smith.
Everybody remembers the beloved Dr. Zachary Smith from Lost in Space.
Jonathan Harris.
Yes.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. How are you?
I'm so glad you said beloved.
Beloved.
See that?
Of course.
I was beloved by all the fans.
You were most beloved, Dr. Smith.
Oh, lovely.
Look at that. We have the old clattering clunk of collisionist.
Oh, yes, it always works, doesn't it?
So, what are we doing, Dr. Zachary Smith, these days?
Well, what are we doing? We're doing voice work exclusively.
Exclusively?
No more films. I've done 612 television films. It's a record never been broken.
Yes, we've heard you on Toy
I decided
Story.
I didn't want to do any more. Didn't have to do any more.
You've done voices on Toy Story?
Oh, Toy Story 2 and A Bug's Life.
A Bug's Life,
yes, of course.
Oh, I forgot you were in Bug's Life. That's right.
You forgot? I killed for less.
Now,
marvelous movie. And I was so good in it, I thought.
Well, yeah, of course. You want us to kiss your ass?
Oh, lovely. Not in Macy's window. Oh, you boys are dangerous. I have to watch it.
Yes. Have you seen anybody from the old Lost in Space series?
Occasionally I have a little lunch with
maybe Judy or Penny.
Oh, they're both lovely ladies, my dear.
How about
lovely, lovely ladies.
Is Major West still upset with you?
I haven't got a clue. Nor do I give a as we say in the trade.
Wow. Wait, Dr. Smith's cursing.
Oh, don't let me go on.
I never heard that one on the TV show.
No, we were very careful. We played a little game. He didn't like me, and I didn't like him, and we played a little game.
Oh, dear.
But otherwise, he's a very nice fella.
Now, why didn't you like him, Dr. Smith?
On the show?
Yeah.
He posed a danger to me, I thought. At least I decided that. You know, in television, in series television, you've got to make decisions about the relationships that you have with people to make it interesting.
Here comes the Enola.
And I thought that my relationship with Mark Goddard was interesting.
Rolling down the tarmac.
He played a little game, and that was fun.
Well, what was your relationship with the young boy, William?
Oh, what a darling good actor he was.
Yes, I bet. Yes,
well, you see, again, I study the territory. I've been in this business for, 1,000 years at least.
Hey!
And I study the territory.
Hey!
I realized early on that he was very, very important to me.
I bet he was.
And I was to him.
Yes, you were, yes.
So that we were, marvelous together, I thought. Very chemically suited.
I always thought it was quite fascinating when you were in danger and you would pull the young boy towards you.
I dreamed that up all by myself.
I bet you did.
Worked like a charm. charm?
Worked like a charm, did it?
I got thousands of letters about that, about my cowardice.
I would see you hide behind his hairless young body.
See, you see?
Yes, young
That was
boy.
very important because it was another aspect of my character that I developed. I was a coward, amongst other things.
Amongst other things,
I was
like
greedy.
for young
I was
boys,
selfish. I was quite adorable.
Yes.
And all of these things I did. You see, I dreamed them up. Do you know that in my vast career, my dear, may I say vast?
Hey!
I was given an opportunity by Irwin Allen, who was a strange and complex man.
Coming from you?
To do everything that I wanted to do. That had never happened to me.
Yes.
So that I had been
Like
able to
clutching
create
young boys.
character from the ground up, which was wonderful for an actor. It was wonderful for me.
So you improvised all those scenes with young William where you would
No improvisation in television. Everything is written down.
clutch him and maul that tender, hairless young body? Oh, dear.
How do you know it was a hairless young body?
He was but, 9 years old,
How you
Dr.
know that?
Smith?
You saw him buck naked?
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
I
you didn't?
did, oh dear. Maybe I was waking him
Very
up.
good actor. Billy Mooney.
Billy
Lovely actor.
Mooney, yes, I'd like to wrap him up like a little Mooney.
Why are you talking this way?
I want to go home, sweet, sweet home. Oh, dear.
Oh, my God, I did say that several times, didn't I?
Yes.
Well, you see, again, I exercised all of the aspects of my character.
Yes.
I was allowed to do that.
What planet did you go to find KY jelly? For the young boy. Young, tight William
Let me tell you that of all the 612 films I've done, Lost in Space was really the one. Who knew at that time that Lost in Space would become a cult classic worldwide? I never gave it a thought, I have to tell you.
So the
I've
whole
done
world
so much
could see you
television,
groping.
Will you be quiet, Opie?
He's blaming Opie,
I've done
thank God.
so much television and theater, and I always knew that the curtain comes down.
Yes, down like me on young William.
Very difficult to get a word in edgewise here.
Yes, certainly is.
Yeah. Tell me, Opie, what is Opie short for? Anything?
Just blaming Opie.
Is that a nickname?
Yes.
You remember Opie on Mayberry, that young summer
Yes,
boy?
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard,
wonderful director.
yes. Very hairless.
You have a fetish about hairless young bodies?
Yes, we do, don't we, Dr.
very
Smith?
It's crazy. Totally crazy. You're almost as crazy as I am. But you'll get there.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. Well, we'll be
a lovely thing to talk to you.
We enjoy you.
I hope that you will remain well and happy.
Enjoy your work.
And engrossed in your work.
Engrossed like I was.
And it pays off, you know.
It certainly
to be
does,
totally
Dr. Smith.
dedicated to the work.
Yeah.
One must do that.
Dr. Smith, would you like to talk to a few of our listeners?
Sure.
They love you.
As well they should.
Let's go to Jack. Jack, what's going on?
Hey. Dr. Smith.
Yes, Jack.
I was wondering if you could tell me at what age young William grew hair, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
What kind of
the naked young body?
What kind of a
Oh, you know you've
I
seen
don't
it more
know, I
than
have
once,
no
Dr.
comment.
Smith.
kind of a question is that, dear boy? Okay, thank you, Jack.
Boy.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack can't answer your question.
Yeah, Dr. Smith, we got to apologize for that.
That's all right.
Guys,
Some of our listeners,
They're out there, my dear. They're out there.
Yeah.
Only the serious questions for Dr. Smith. Let's go to Joey. Joey, what's up?
Hi.
Oh, it's a girl. Ew! Disgusting women.
Well, I'm sorry, but I was calling to ask a question. I need Opie and Anthony's help, Dr. Smith.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know that you'll be interested.
Yes.
It's about, boobs.
Inner boobs?
Yeah.
You bubble-headed booby.
I've got a serious problem, Dr. Smith, and I really was wanting Opie and Anthony's help.
What is your problem, my dear?
Here's the deal. When I was a young girl, being stupid and believing my boyfriend when he said, trust me,
Oh, dear. Famous last words.
Exactly.
Run for the hills.
So I'm a very young girl, but I have a daughter who's almost 17. And she's drop-dead gorgeous. And I'm pretty, too, but she looks more like Pamela Anderson, and I look more like, I don't know. I'm an attractive woman. What can I tell you?
Get to your question.
She has an incredibly, incredibly large chest. And she walks around with low-cut blouses and all that stuff. And guys literally hang their heads out the window whistling at her, and she says they're not looking at that. They're looking at her face. And I wanted their opinion on that. Do guys look at a girl's face, or they look at the chest? Because it's out there.
Well, it's very serious, of course, how they look where their eyes lead them. Is she happy with her large boobs?
I think that she's probably pretty happy with them.
Because they can be adjusted, you know, with a knife. And if she's not happy with them, she should do something about it. You know, many women do.
That was the same excuse I used. I just said I was looking at young William's seam on the back of his pants.
Well, if she's happy with that, she's going to have to face the fact that either she wears a very tight bra to pull them up, or she shows them. And at 17, I guess she's going to show them.
How did Judy fit into...
Watch her like a hawk.
Dr. Smith, how did Judy fit into that tight little, saran wrap or tin foil? Oh,
she still is, by the way.
Dr. Smith, ask Opie when he sees a beautiful girl walking down the street. Is he attracted to the chest first or the face?
Oh, Opie goes right to the boobs.
Yeah, of course. Every guy goes right to the boobs, and then you check out the face after that.
Now, let's say there's a young boy.
That's what I keep telling her.
All right. Well, thank you, Joey.
You guys are great.
Thank you, Shelley.
Joey.
And is not your name Shelley?
Joey.
Oh, Joey. So sorry.
Joey. You would think that would be a boy's name. Yeah. Dr. Smith. Yes, in a related question, when you see a young boy of 9 or 10 walk by, do you look in the eyes or the brown eyes? Yeah, boy.
Hey.
Oh, you're very naughty.
Naughty indeed.
You're very naughty.
Where's that metallic crustacean?
Shut up, Doctor. You know, all of those alliterations I made up.
You're a genius.
Every single one of them.
Genius, let me tell you.
And I used them all. It was just wonderful.
A dream come true, lost in space with a young boy. Wow, dear.
Very serious. And all those aliens.
Yes, I had to protect him.
Lots of people have asked me, rather, was there any sex on Lost in Space? And I have answered quite truthfully, yes.
Yes?
In the robot.
Oh, really?
Oh, it hurt a lot.
Ouch, Dr. Smith. Please, that is my data report. Please, go back to William.
Yes, there must have been a lot of sex.
What is your fetish for William?
You never saw William sit down. What, getting jealous, are you? Yes,
no.
Dear boy.
You're beginning to sound very much like me.
Yes, indeed. I like that young boy. I like when his little sack is like a plucked chicken.
Nobody can do me.
Yes.
Very often I can't even do me.
Yes.
But there you are.
That conjures up some image, Dr. Smith.
Voice work, as I've told you.
Yes.
And I go to the studio, and there are the voice wizards who are absolutely fantastic. They can do 12 different voices, you see.
Yes, you
And I can barely do me.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
it's
your
very
voice,
exciting for me.
Your voice is very recognizable.
I think
I'm
so.
sure Billy Mooney still spins around in fear when he hears it.
And I sell it for money.
Yeah.
And it's a very individual sound, and I know it. When I'm hired, they know exactly what they're going to get.
Dr. Zachary Smith.
Because I don't do trick voices, I'm not able to do that. Nor have I any interest in doing that. But I do find myself in awe of these marvelous voice wizards.
Let's go to Doug. Doug, do you have a question for Dr. Zachary Smith?
Doug?
Oh, Dr. Smith, big fan.
Yes, good.
When you were on Lost in Space, you would travel all over the solar system.
Yeah.
I was wondering, did you ever let young William explore Uranus?
Well, he tried once, but I slapped his face.
Hey! Oh, my.
And told him I was going to tell his mother.
William, run.
There you are.
Dr. Smith is headed towards Uranus. Run, young William.
Yes, Dr. Smith.
Alan, you're next with Dr. Zachary Smith.
Now, Zachary Smith, I got
a very serious question for you.
Sounds like a young boy.
I got a serious question.
Yes?
How do I make my pubic hairs grow faster?
Who the hell knows? I would suggest that you take a razor and just slice them off.
Why would I
And be very careful.
Do it the same way William did it. They grew in faster when I gave it vigorous massage.
Radio station, by the way.
Vigorous massage to the region. Oh, dear.
Dear, oh, dear.
Oh, my dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
What a bunch of strange folks are answering the phone.
Yes. Where do you live now, Dr. Smith?
I live in Southern California.
Oh, plenty of scantily clad young boys, yes.
And I have lived here for...
Who is San Fernando?
Next question, please.
Yes, Dr. Smith.
Well, are you having fun with our little radio show today, Dr. Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, indeed. Any more calls for Dr. Smith?
Yeah, let's take another one here.
You were very, Dr. Smith, I noticed you were very evil in the first few episodes of Lost in Space, and then they really fagged you out. Like they made you...
I did that myself. I hated that evil man because I'm an old hand at this. I said to myself, playing that kind of evil, snarling villain, in about 5 shows they'll have to kill me off. I'll be out of work again.
Yes.
Now, I'm justly famous, I have to tell you, with no pride at all.
Of course.
That I've specialized for many years in comedic villainy, which I love.
Comedic villainy.
Comedic villainy because you can redeem yourself from the villainy if it's comedic.
Indeed.
So I decided that since I knew they would have to kill me off, I would take a chance and begin to introduce my comedic villainy bits, and hopefully nobody would notice.
Evil yet quite lovable, weren't you?
Be quiet, sir.
Indeed.
Irwin Allen, of course, noticed.
Dr. Smith.
Yes?
Dr. Smith.
Yes?
You owe me an apology.
Not a chance.
You busted my rusted hymen, Dr. Smith. I want an apology now. You touched me in places I never even oiled.
That's one of our listeners being all zany, Dr. Smith.
It's the robot.
Yeah.
How dare you pedophile speak of me in such an ill-muted manner?
We have to bring this to an end because I have to run.
No!
Do a job first for money.
No, Dr. Smith, please. Please don't go yet. Hello.
Now say goodbye like nice boys.
Oh, dear. Well, Dr. Smith, you've been fascinating.
Good. I've enjoyed it. Thank
Wonderful interview. Please,
I wish you well.
Please stay in touch. Let us contact you again, please. Oh, dear.
All right. Goodbye. And good luck.
Bye. I don't think he was going to hang up.
That could be the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's just as big a smartass, so. I mean, I was thinking he was going to be some old curmudgeon who was going to get all pissed off, but no, he's cursing.
It was hilarious, man.
You got to love Dr. Zachary Smith.
Interviewing Dr. Smith as Dr. Smith.
Yes,
people coming in and bowing to Anthony.
Yes, oh dear.
Hey! Oh, man, was that good. That was good. He was starting to get pissed at the end.
Yeah. Oh, look, I have to go now. I just saw some young boys pedaling past my window. Yes, Opie and Anthony must go now. Yes. The poppers are taking effect on my young lover. He's opened up like a manhole cover. Oh, dear. Couple of amyl nitrate poppers, and look, I could fall right in. Loosen the around your anus. Please. Oh, dear. Yes. You heard it right from Dr. Zachary Smith. He fagged up the role of Zachary Smith. I asked him. Oh, dear. Come on, William. We're going to explore a black hole. Woo! At least the brown one.
That was awesome, man.
What a sense of humor on old Dr.
Awesome.
Smith.
Yes. Got to thank Jonathan Harris for calling the show today.
What a guy.
He's 86 years old, by the way.
86 years old.
Yeah.
Nice, still like the young boys. Right here.
Oh.
You see him say, what's with the hairless body?
That's a lot of fun.
So
Freaking Dr. Smith.
We thought it was going to suck, but that was really cool, man.
We're going to try to get him to hang up. Kind of lulled him into it at first. Very easy.
Yep.
A few things. Comment on his newer work that he's done.
Sure.
And then a couple of the other cast members of Lost in Space. And then right when I went to William, at the minute range, thinking he was going to hang up.
That was fun. Bravo to Anthony. That was hilarious.
Effing ponderous.
Opie and Anthony. 1027 WNEW.
And we're back. 212-757-1027. It's the O&A show.
Thank our listeners for the Mary Kate Ashley Olsen picture gallery that they sent me. Sick mother heifers, man. Look, see? What they look like now. They're sporting the little nubs that Opie showed what they looked like earlier. But, yeah. And before you know it, yeah, they're like little Britney Spears things going on there.
And I got to say, you're taking some major hits on this radio show today.
Yeah, I understand.
Keith from Seaford. Where was Ant's girl? Oh, that's right. You had to be 21 to get into the road show.
Hey, she's 21. Shut up.
I love that. She's over 21. Hey, she's 21. Did anyone else pick up on that? Okay, good. Anthony.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 2. First of all, I'm very surprised that you would go see Mission Impossible 2.
Why?
Opening weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, well, I'm an ass. What can I say? I wanted to go to the movie. I wanted to see Mission Impossible 2.
I avoided the movie theaters like the plague, man.
Well, there wasn't really anything else I wanted to see. I pretty much saw everything else, Gee, I saw a dinosaur. I wanted to see Mission Impossible 2.
I just hate going to crowded movie theaters.
And I thought maybe it would be a movie where, I don't know, it would have an ending that would be effed up or something, and the listeners ruin it for us now. It's not even like we do anything to movies anymore. The listeners, all of a sudden, I'll be scrolling through instant feedback, and bam, there's an end of a movie. I'm like, thanks.
They're getting us back from the
Star Wars and Sixth Sense
Sixth Sense thing.
But there's really no surprise thing in Mission Impossible. Overall, I didn't really like the movie. I didn't get to enjoy the beginning of it. I might come off sounding a little harsh here today, Opie.
Okay.
Sounding a little, I don't know, politically incorrect.
Talk to us, Ed. Talk to us. We're here for you.
I went to the Pavilion in Brooklyn. Went to go see Mission Impossible 2. With savages. I'm not ringing the bell.
I didn't know I was doing a radio show with Bob Grant today.
Savages. I can't believe it anymore. You gavone, Svachim, savages.
Yeah. This is me and my girlfriend trying to get out of the theater with our lives. Quick, through the air duct. They're chasing us with knives. Opie, unbelievable. How come you can't go to a movie anymore without black people and Hispanic people losing their effing minds? Okay, I said it. Look, Stinky's freaking out. Even Spaz thinks I'm being a little much.
I'm turning off the music. I'm going to carefully put my headphones down, and I'm going to tiptoe out of the studio. What?
This is not a knee-jerk reaction to a one-time thing. I don't believe this is something that other people cannot relate to. And I am not condemning entire races of people for this. I am just saying this has been what I have observed for years. When you go to a movie theater in a predominantly white Long Island neighborhood, like I was raised for many years, okay? You go in, you sit, you watch the movie, right? If there's a problem with someone talking, you could turn around and say, excuse me, I'm trying to watch the movie. Oh, gee, sorry. Right? And it usually doesn't happen.
For the most part.
For the most part. Nowadays, you get the cell phones. It's a pain in the ass. But
play the other side. Sometimes you get in those theaters with all the young
kids are another thing. Right. Okay.
Kids. They can be white, black, Puerto Rican. I don't care.
You're right.
They're a pain in the ass. They think the theater's theirs.
You're right. I'm not talking about kids that are not supposed to know what the F they're doing. I'm talking about adults. People that are going to a public place to watch a goddamn movie and act like effing animals, like beasts.
Anthony?
Yes.
What happened to you?
I go into the theater, me and the girl, to go see Mission Impossible 2. Right?
Sure.
Sit down in a seat. All of a sudden, there's a group of black people running around the theater. What? I can't say that they were black people? No, I'm tired of it. A group of black... I will identify everybody, okay? Now I'll talk about white people. They were all sitting there fearing for their lives, okay? There, I covered the white people. Now I'll move on to black people. A group of black people roaming around the whole auditorium trying to find seats. Fine. But they're being very loud, and I don't want them sitting in front of me. I could care less at this point if they were from friggin' Jupiter. They're being loud. I want to watch the movie. So I get up, and I move to the other side of the theater. I'm like, come on, we're moving. I move to the other side of the theater to get away from the boisterous people, regardless of their color. Okay? Is that nice? Sit down. Then they decide, the group of black people, that they don't want to sit there anymore. So they start roaming around the auditorium, taking seats in the back, then in the middle, and then in the side, the whole time being very loud, disrupting the whole place.
Anthony, can I interrupt you for a second?
Go ahead, Opie.
Stoner Matt, he checks in a lot on our show from Bayonne, New Jersey. Is it Spaz's Week in Review already? And why is Anthony doing it?
No, look. Okay, look. I am trying to tell you what happened in plain English without going around, beating around the bush.
All right, so
this is what happened.
So you were jumping from seat to seat in the movie theater?
I moved once. I went from the right side of the auditorium. Quick! All right, I'm going to get a grappling hook on the vent, on the ceiling. I'm going to swing over. Hold on to me. We got to get away from the loud people.
How many times did you move away from the black people?
Once.
Once.
No, I'll be the loud people. I just pointed out that it was a group of black people that were being loud.
Okay.
They sat down in the row right in front of us, and I said, no, I'm not going to sit here and try to watch a movie and listen to people yelling and screaming. So we moved to the opposite side of the theater. Same seat, but on the other side.
Your mission, Anthony, if you decide to accept it, is to get through this movie without one racial epithet going through your mind.
So.
Your popcorn will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Anthony.
Dan from Jersey. Ding, 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 ding.
No, I'm not dinging a goddamn thing.
All right.
Why should I ding something when this is exactly what happened?
And this is something that's bothered you for a while.
For quite some time.
Loud people or black people?
Loud people. So we move to the opposite side of the theater.
To get away from
the loud black people.
Loud black people.
The loud people. So then they keep moving. They're not satisfied with their seat. So they're moving, they're yelling, they're sitting in seats, and then they're getting up, and then they're moving again. I swear to God, 5 times they did this. Finally, they settle. Where? 2 rows in front of us. Again. 2 rows in front of us. And now at this point, the theater is getting so full, there's no seats left. So we're stuck. I'm like, okay, whatever. At least they're 1 more row away than they were. Right? You with me so far?
Dan from Jersey. You mean to tell me black people showed up late for something? I'm just reading them.
Okay.
I'm just reading the instant feedback.
So now,
don't kill the messenger.
So now, okay, that's where I'm going to be sitting. Okay? So I'm sitting on the aisle to the right. Let me set the mood.
Okay.
There's the middle section. There's 2 aisles. The left section, the right section. I'm in the left section. I'm on the aisle seat in the left section. Girlfriend sitting to my left. Okay? We are ready to watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
A whole family of Hispanic people come in. Yes?
Why did your girlfriend go with you? Dinosaur was sold out, or?
You're a smart ass, man. Yeah, she's 14 years old. It's Mary Kate Olsen. All right, it's out, okay?
All right.
I'm dating Mary Kay Olsen.
Okay, back to your story. All right, here we are.
So a whole family of Hispanic people come in and sit in the rest of the row that we are sitting in.
So you got the Hispanics to your right?
Yes, Hispanics to the left.
Left, okay.
Because I am as far right as we could. Yeah.
Left.
And in the row in front, they're taking up that row.
Well,
and a couple of the seats in the back.
Well, they're baby machines. A lot of people.
Well, Opie, there were children with them. Children of 3 or 5 years old. Couple of children.
Were they courteous enough to leave the chickens home?
No, there were chickens running around the Can I please? No. So
okay.
so that's what the seating arrangement
Hispanics
was.
left.
Yeah.
In front. Black, loud people also in front.
The woman, Hispanic woman in our row, who was taking care of these 2 children, did not shut up from the time she sat down until the confrontation.
You had a confrontation?
Yes, let me just say there was a bit of a confrontation. But let me just keep going. The previews start up. She's yapping, talking to the effing screen. She's not shutting up. She's talking to her kids, and not in a low movie theater voice. Opie, she is at full volume. I'm stunned. I'm amazed. Other people, other white people, are looking at this woman like, could you shut up? But I will switch. But white people are very threatened, very intimidated to say anything. So we don't. Because, you know something? You might have bodily harm done to you. That is the image everyone has, right?
Right.
It's not necessarily true.
Okay.
Mission Impossible is playing now. Now it's the movie. Now I want to get the story. Did you see the last Mission Impossible?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I did.
I really didn't.
You needed a friggin' slide rule and a calculator to keep up with the story.
Right.
So I don't want someone talking. I want to listen and work with the story.
Okay. So you gave up on the reviews, like, whatever, they'll settle down after the reviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't settle down.
All right.
She's talking like a mile a minute. Tom Cruise comes on. Here's what she's saying. And this is how she was saying it. There's the man. There's the man. Tom Cruise, there's the man. Oh, look at that S. She's using the S word, every other word out of her effing mouth.
Now,
oh, look at that S. Like they'll have a car chase, and like Tom Cruise will almost fly off a cliff or something. Oh no! Walter! He the man! Look at that! Look at that!
How loud, really? That loud?
Dude, yelling!
Yelling.
Star Juanita.
Star Juanita.
Yelling. Yeah! Oh yeah! Look at that! Oh, you bet that. That's what I would do. That. I paid to come in to see this friggin' movie with her yelling. That's what I paid for?
Right.
No, I wanted to see Mission Impossible 2. The whole theater is looking in our direction. And you know they're just saying, shut the F up! Shut up!
But no one had the balls to say
No one would say anything.
Except?
Not me. My girlfriend.
That's the word.
Yeah. You get put in the position.
Ladies, you put us in bad position.
I was this close to saying something.
When you're the one that does the confrontation thing.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah, she turns and goes, do you think you could be quiet? So she said, do you think you could be quiet?
Yeah.
Well, at this point.
That's just not the thing to say.
So right now I'm like, okay, now I go into assess the situation mode.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I got an entire family of Puerto Ricans to my left. They're taking up 3 rows. I am with my girlfriend. That's part of a family. So I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, now what? I'm trying to figure who's got the knives, who's got the gun. Now I'm really sweating.
Because now you're like, I got to fight.
Now I got to fight. Yeah. Because there's something happened.
So
she said, well, do you think you could be quiet?
Yeah.
Which I don't think is a big thing to say.
Right.
Now, let me bring back to what I was saying earlier. In a suburban auditorium watching a movie, if someone's being a little boisterous and you turn around and said, do you think you could be quiet? You might get oh. But then you know something? That person will probably be whispering the rest of the movie if they have to talk. You never feel like your life is being threatened. Well, this bitch goes, maybe I will and maybe I won't. So now I'm like, okay, now not only am I going to not watch the movie, but now I have to fear that I will be killed here in Mission Impossible. I'm going to be killed. Yeah. So then the boyfriend looks at me.
Right.
So now I'm like, oh. So now my girlfriend turns, maybe seeing there's danger in the air, maybe detecting my nerves are a little rattled at this point. There's an entire Hispanic family getting geared up. She turns and goes, can you just shut the F up? Yeah.
Wait, let me get to my breath.
Can you just shut the F up? Yeah. Battle station. Dive.
You ladies, you put us in bad positions sometimes.
So,
God damn. God.
So, yeah.
Enola Gay has just left the tarmac. A deadly cargo. In a belly. Colonel Tibbets. At the helm.
So, yeah. Could you shut the F up? So I'm like, oh. So now the chick stands up. The Puerto Rican lady stands up. The boyfriend turns to me and goes, oh, now you put her in battle mode. Like she's a friggin' transformer. I put her in battle mode. Even he went like, oh, that's it. Nothing I can do. She in battle mode. Oh, well, how do you turn it off? There's an off switch on the battle mode.
Is she married to a black guy, Anthony?
No, it was just another Hispanic guy.
All right, you're
let me say the accent, the inflection on the voice sounded very black.
Okay.
It wasn't like it was a mixture between the Hispanic black dialect.
Yeah.
I think you would call that, Opie.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm like, oh boy, okay. So she steps up and goes, you. In this part, I had to bite my tongue from laughing with the fear in me. I almost laughed at this. She turns around and goes, why you using that kind of language in front of, Opie, she was about 28 years old.
Okay.
In front of my grandkids. The blood dripping off of my tongue from where I had to bite it to keep from laughing my cracker ass off. Meanwhile, she was like, it's this, F, Tom Cruise, he the man, F. That kind of language in front of my grandkids. The kid's 5 years old. Do the math. Wow. I'm roaring. She goes, I ought to slap your face. I go, oh boy, here it comes. So now I'm leaning over. Because my girlfriend's to my left at this point. She's between them and me.
Yeah.
So now I lean over and I'm looking at her hand because if she has to swing it, I have to grab the hand, which means the boyfriend has free reign to just punch me in the face. So I'm like, okay, now I'm like diplomacy. Look, I think if you talk to anyone in this audience, they would want to watch this movie without hearing people yelling and talking. Do you think we can all do that? All of us. Let's sit and watch the movie. Yeah, well, maybe I'll be quiet. So she backed down, she sat down, high-fiving all of her relatives.
Get out.
High-fiving. Like, yeah, show the mother. Can we all just get along? I was Rodney King. So I'm sitting now. I'm trying to watch the movie. Forget it. Yeah, I'm going to keep track of Mission Impossible 2, where I have to worry if I'm going to get killed. And now I'm hearing every word they're saying. Glock. So I'm just like, oh, this is it. Yeah. I go. No, let's go. I go, let's go. I'm getting out of here. I am going to get the money back that we paid to get in here. And before we leave, I will say to an officer outside that I believe somebody has a gun in Theater 1. Row 4 to the left. Let them handle the fun and hijinks that happen after that. The manager said, well, another Mission Impossible is starting up in Theater 2, so you could go in there. I'm like, okay, let me give this a whirl. I walk in, it's almost empty, quiet, watch the whole movie from the beginning without a peep. It was great. But I was so friggin' pissed. I escaped from Theater 1, Opie. We made our way through the air ducts and dropped down on some contraption with pulleys so we didn't touch the floor. And then we had a motorcycle chase through the lobby. Unbelievable. But this just leads me to my whole statement that I was making in the beginning of this. This isn't the first time this has happened. This will not be the last time this has happened. There is something that is just happens to people of certain ethnic backgrounds in movies, especially action movies like Mission Impossible.
They got to yell at the screen.
She was, Opie, yelling. Does she, and I'm trying to get into her head thinking, does she think she's so important? And that everybody wants to hear what she has to say to her friggin' grandkids and her penis of the month that she's got next to her and whatever else and her family, that it's that important what she has to say that I paid $9 to get in and listen to that? To listen to that C-word babble over a friggin' movie? And it's not the first time. And I swear to God, there's plenty of yarmulkes in that audience, too. It's Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn. And I don't have a problem. They're not, oh, hey, look at Tom Cruise. No.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
But people, and you know something? You want to break down the barrier. You want to say everything's fine. We can address the issue. And say, do you think you could be quiet? Maybe not shut the F up, but, turn around and say, hey, I'm trying to watch a movie here. We don't want to hear you talk, but you know something? You will be threatened with violence if you do that. White people. Hear me, white people. You will be threatened with violence.
I have a dream today that we can watch Mission Impossible without people yelling to their grandchildren in penis of the month.
Now, call me what you want to call me. I know I'm going to hear it. But what am I supposed to say? This is what I see. This is what I have seen over the years.
Anthony Joker from Jersey checking in. Anthony, if you want to avoid black and Hispanics, go to a bookstore.
Now I'll ring the bell.
All right, we got to take a break, obviously.
Unbelievable.
And because of your little tirade,
Joe from Jersey,
as our boss would say,
$9, and it must have been $4.50 for his girlfriend.
Shut up. After your tirade,
yes,
our boss likes to say tirade. The phones are just absolutely
they're going crazy.
So why don't we take a quick break and we'll let everyone in on this little discussion, okay, Anthony? Bravo.
I need a drink.
That's a great little
Now
story.
I need a drink.
212-757-1027.
The following tape is disturbing.
Anthony's the bastard.
Insulting.
F off, you effing retard. Hey, we're looking for that chromosome you're missing.
Juvenile.
Rude. Hang up the god effing phone.
Offensive.
Listen, you little mother effer. You whore.
Horny.
I just felt like taking my pants off.
Homo.
Here it comes, Opie. Here it comes.
Moronic.
Imagine how angry women would be if they had to walk around with tampons in their butt.
Vulgar.
God damn it.
I love when you get pissed off, too. It's great.
Shut up.
He's a complete a-hole.
Sit on a bicycle sprocket.
Nasty. Anthony. I'd like to kick his ass.
1027 WNEW.
It is Opie and Anthony. Hello, how are you guys? Thanks for joining us.
There you go.
O&A, yesterday my sister was listening to Z100, and they were talking about putting a Z-Free money sticker on cars. Z-Free money sticker. And then they're like, if you have a sticker that says wow, take it off because it won't get you anything.
Oh, yeah.
A wow,
only boobs.
A wow sticker will get you a lot more than a Z-Free sticker. What losers.
Z-Free sticker.
A Z-Free money sticker?
You think
that is the stupidest thing.
Do you think anyone wins money on those stupid bumper sticker radio station campaigns? That's why we did WOW.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. If people give you something, boobs, just for putting the sticker on there. It doesn't have to be someone from the station driving around.
Let me explain something about radio. We'll take down the curtain again here, Anthony.
Yeah.
A station like Z100, okay. So they have these Z-free money stickers.
Z-free money sticker, everybody. Get your sticker on. We're going to be giving you cash.
So they're hoping to get maybe a couple thousand stickers out there. And they'll give prizes to maybe 10 to 20 people.
Yeah.
Tops.
Yeah.
I guarantee as we sit here on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday that hundreds upon hundreds of people are seeing stuff on the highways because of our WOW stickers.
Won't get you nothing.
They are so jealous of our WOW sticker campaign.
Have you seen how many cars come in and out of this city? Have you seen the traffic? Do you know the numbers of cars that are driving on this road? What are the odds that you're going to stick a Z100 sticker on your car and someone from that station is going to see it and what? Like pull you over and give you money?
Pull you over and give you Britney Spears tickets or something?
There's a better chance of getting pulled over with a gun to your head and someone taking your car in this city than there is of you getting money.
See, the WOW sticker's cool because
the potential of every girl with boobs is the one that's giving you the prize.
Right.
It doesn't have to be someone that works here.
Instead of one prize van giving out money, we have thousands of women that are willing to flash guys that have WOW in their car.
That's the beauty of it.
And the only reason they're bringing it up on that stupid station is because they are very, very jealous of our bumper sticker campaign this fine season. Because, let's face it, wherever you go, you're seeing WOW. You're seeing WOW.
Yeah. That's it. It doesn't have to, you don't have to bump into anybody except a woman with boobs. They're giving away the prize.
And just to put it in perspective, do you guys realize we ordered 150,000 brand new WOW stickers?
Yeah.
Guess how many we have left?
How many?
Practically none.
Really? We're going to have to reorder.
Practically none.
Well, I'm seeing them all over the place.
We're putting another rush order in to get more stickers because this is how how hot this damn WOW thing is.
And I've seen a bunch of people with the homemade versions.
We love the homemade versions still. I'm very flattered when I see the homemade WOWs on the car.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's a beautiful day. Get the WOW on your car.
So they can say whatever they want, but they're goddamn jealous of this radio station.
Yeah.
Our show and our listeners that are just going nuts over this WOW thing.
Yeah, get that WOW off your car. Get the Z100 sticker on there. That'll get you something. We're paying you to listen to us. Z100.
Speaking of ridiculous other radio station stuff, you see the new commercial with that Small Dome chick and Terry Garr for Light FM, I guess it is.
I joke with Sandy about it all the time.
It is the lamest crap.
If you're a radio guy, that is the biggest embarrassment in the world.
Yeah. She Terry Garr's sitting there with that Small Dome, I guess her name is, and she says, here's how easy it is to play the music and not talk, some kind of happy horse crap like that. And Small Dome reaches over and pushes a button, doesn't say a word, and folds her arms. That's her monkey ass job.
And shrugs.
She shrugs like, that's all I do.
That's all I do.
That's it. So I guess she was getting pissed. So now there's an ad where she actually talks. But she's like, and that was some, crap band, insert crap band here, on Light FM. And Terry Garr and her start talking. I swear to God, when you see her and Terry Garr sitting in those seats, all you want to do is bust in the studio and spray them with banana juice. I swear to God, I want to step on the console like a monkey in a cage and just spray them with banana juice.
I'm over here now.
I know, Dice. That's your line. We know.
I could do the entire job with a dildo in my mouth. Can I say that?
I'm over here now.
I know, Dice.
What's her name? I'm Valerie Smaldone. I can do this entire job with a dildo in my mouth because I don't have to talk. I just have to press buttons. Where's Terry Garr? Terry Garr. She was hot for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, she's old now.
I
She's
guess.
been around forever.
She only needs one hand. I could diddle myself and sing songs with a dildo in my mouth. All I need is one arm. Our guest DJ today, Christopher Reeve. And we don't even have to do anything different to the studio. He's just got to roll up to the console.
All right, I'll do another visual impression.
I love your visuals.
Okay.
So do the people.
It's good at the audio impressions, which is very important if you're doing a radio show. I'm good at visuals, though.
Yeah.
All right, this is my impression of Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve.
DJ in the show.
Okay.
And he has to hit commercials.
Right. Okay.
Wait, I need my seat lowered.
It's a visual bit, of course.
Yeah. By the way, as we get ready for the visual impression, that's as low as it goes. I need is there another seat? Give me a stinky seat.
Where's the short chair?
If you want to get one of these WOW stickers, self-addressed stamped envelope, WNEW, 10th floor, 888 7th Avenue, New York, 10106, attention WOW sticker. I think that address is on the WNEW website. All right, Aunt, my visual impression of Christopher Reeve DJing, and let's say it's Light FM.
Okay.
All right.
Here he is, ready to go into a Celine song from Spots.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. We need the Celine song.
Okay, where's the Celine song?
Because when the music ends, the jock has to do
the clever seg that you don't even notice at home. Right. They're pushing the button in between songs, and it's so smooth, so seamless, you don't even notice. That's how you're supposed to do it. So, Opie will do Christopher Reeve as the stand-in DJ for Valerie Smaldone. Okay.
Here's Celine Dion ending and Christopher
Reeve
at Light FM.
All right, Opie's wheeled up to the board, about chest high. All right, there's the song ending, and eyes moving back and forth, looking troubled, and dead air. Is just sitting there, not moving. That is just horrible, man.
So I guess Christopher Reeve couldn't officially DJ at Light FM.
Valerie Smaldone is better than Christopher Reeve.
Is what we're learning here, because if the song ended, he still wouldn't be able to do anything.
She can push the button.
All right, here it is. Now.
Oh, God, look at his eyes. His eyes are looking very distressed, very troubled that he can't hit the button. You're horrible, man.
Thank you.
Valerie Smaldone.
Thank you, Anthony.
I could diddle myself, have my hand on a big, giant piece of man meat, have a dildo firmly emplaced in my mouth, and still play the songs and get approval from Terry Garr.
Well, Ant, this is a first making fun of
wax my crotch.
This is a first making fun of other radio shows and other radio jocks, and they don't belong to our company. This is good.
Goddamn, we were going to buy them.
And before we end this break, if you ever see Anthony and I in dresses advertising for our show on TV, please drive up to the station and shoot us in the back of the head.
Oh, God. What is that? Scott and Todd.
That is embarrassing.
In dresses.
How pathetic do you have to be that you're going to be dressed in drag on TV to promote your stupid radio show? It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Just strap on the friggin' appliances and go at each other's butts. Oh. With the dress, and then the big punchline is that they were just, dreaming or something?
Whatever.
What was that? I don't even know how it goes. And then one of them, Todd, is still wearing a dress.
You can pretend you're dreaming, but you're on TV wearing dresses.
Wearing dresses. And I hear that's like a big commercial all over the United States in different markets.
Yeah,
like the Slappy and Wappy show in Phoenix. Does the same commercial.
Yeah, for all you PLJ fans out there, if you are fans of their show, you're like, oh, wow, man, they're so creative. Look at their little, TV commercial promoting their morning show.
Yeah.
No, that commercial's done all over the country. It's just different jocks and different...
it's a formula commercial.
Different dresses.
It tested very well in our research, so we have it in all different markets. We just can't do the same spot in overlapping markets.
God, and if Scott Shannon gets another facelift, he's going to have a you-know-what hanging from his chin.
A schlong. I got a schlong hanging from my chin. There's a schlong. Look at this. I'm squeezing my sack on my neck. I'm like a big rooster.
Why do you need so many facelifts if you're in radio?
I look like Foghorn Leghorn with a scrotum on my chin.
Oh, brother. All right, and we have to take a break.
Yeah.
We have a nice surprise for everyone right now.
Mm-hmm.
As Whip 'em Out Wednesday continues. We got some clips from our road show from last Thursday, Anthony.
Yeah.
Some of the highlights were some of the guys performing their most offensive songs, Ant.
Yes.
A lot of video clips, a lot of brand new video clips up on FoundryMusic.com today. Steve got the clip of Stephen Lynch doing FBA up there. It's hilarious.
With the additional verses. It's amazing.
Absolutely hilarious. www.foundrymusic.com. FOUNDRY music.com, okay?
Right.
But right now, here's our buddy, our pal. He's a rock star. Fuel, live from our road show in front of about 2,000 people, singing a song you all know and love.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Raper.
The other inmates think I'm kinda sick because of where I like to dip my stick and how I always talk about the day I met that little hottie John Bonet, whose parents did kill her, by the way. I wish that they could somehow understand. This is hard. I'm just an average, ordinary man. But somehow they just can't seem to get why Maggie Simpson always makes me wet. Here it comes. Baby raper, I'm a baby raper. So sweet and young, they're good enough to eat. Baby raper, I'm a baby raper. The youngest cherries always taste so sweet. Oh my God. Pick my dates up at the Disney store. When mommy turns away, I go for more. Sing them songs, tell them that they're sweet. As I whip the little booties off their feet. Baby raper, I'm a baby raper. So sweet and young, they're good enough to eat. Baby raper, I'm a baby raper. The youngest cherries always taste so sweet. Baby, I'm a baby raper. They're good enough to eat. Baby raper, I'm a baby raper. The youngest cherries always taste so sweet. Let's hear it for Fuel! You guys rule. You're a sick guy, Fuel.
Opie and Anthony.
Is this the best radio you guys could come up with?
1027 WNEW.
It is now time for the K-Dog Weekend Review. Science.
I just say whatever I want.
Follow this logic.
9 new planets were found by scientists, but they're not in our solar system. Now, think about this logic. We have 9 planets within our solar system, right? Mars, Earth, Saturn, Jupiter, stupidity, Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, and
Shut up, damn it!
Stupidity.
I don't know the other 2. There are 9 planets in the other solar system, so I believe that is an equilibrium.
Okay, stupid.
Basically, like in Bizarro Land. I know it may look like I'm going off into an unintelligent tangent here.
I am going to bet $1 gazillion you're wrong on this, you idiot.
No, science.
Science. In Bizarro, everything is the exact same except for opposite. Follow this logic.
How about a brain transplant?
We have 9 planets. We live everything the way we live. In the other solar system, 9 planets, that's the sameness.
Science. You useless pustule.
But the differentness is that
they do things probably differently than we do. Different little quirkies.
What a knob.
What an idiot.
And I believe that the third planet from the sun also has life form on it. That is probably as intelligent as us. So I think that we should go research this, but be careful because of pressurization from going from solar system to solar system into different atmospheres. You never know.
Andrew from Jersey, aren't you guys breaking some sort of child labor laws by employing a 12-year-old retarded boy and allowing him to go on the air?
We are in identical symmetrized solar system things.
Can I step over and beat the living crap out of him so the smart one is getting the hell beat out of him on the other planet?
I was trying to start a thought, but it just left my mind.
Thank you for the education.
He's either the best comedy writer of our time,
1027,
or he's this stupid.
WNEW.
Like it or not, this will be the most popular radio show in New York City.
The O&A show beats the hell out of my dad's old pornos.
1027 WNEW.